I found my fate, a ghost in the cold with a digital state. I hacked and I ran through the data streams bright, cutting down walls like a blade in the night. Neon dreams are what we chase, and that city's dark, where shadows maze, where net runners bold, with our decks on high, living life fast, as the neon lights go by. I'm being sold with a reputation grand, hacking into secrets, it's like I'm playing in a
I was supposed to be repeating, anyway. Hello, everybody. Down on my background music now. Let's look at this dumb bitch, Jasmine Crockett. What does she have to say?
35 years for a kid who had decided to go under a tent
and murder somebody, you dumb whore.
That was not his team's tent as it was raining, and simply didn't want to be put out in the rain.
Yes, that's perfect justification for stabbing somebody to death, because you didn't want to get rained on. How fucking thin-skinned do you have to be?
By some random kid that he didn't know, who was larger than
yes, let's kill a random kid because I didn't want to get rained on.
Him? Listen,
35 years for murder, you know he's gonna get out in half that time if he behaves himself. He probably won't behave himself. Hopefully he just keeps fucking up. Hopefully he murders somebody in there. Takes care of another problem, and then gets extra time for that. Has to do fucking life in prison.
a lot of people don't know what it is to live.
I don't know why, but I can't access the Discord for donuts. It's because it is, you just have to click, yes, I'm 18. And if you live in some shitty country like Australia or the UK, you have to provide your ID. That's not my fault. That's your country's fault. That's not Discord's fault. But yeah, if you can't access the Discord, it's because perhaps Discord doesn't think that you are over the age of 18.
As a black person in this country, but just like you can give the benefit of the doubt to so many police officers when they go out and they shoot some black unarmed person, even though they
Please show me a single fucking body cam of an unarmed person getting shot when they did not have a gun-like object in their hands or they were not making furtive movements towards their waistband. Please, I would love to see it, because I watch thousands of these fucking body cams, you dumb whore. How many have you seen? You see the little fucking 3-second clips cut out of context. You read the headlines, that's all you do.
Trained? The fact that there was little to no mercy seen, or humanity seen, when this black boy said that I was scared. 35 years?
Dumb cunt. Oh no, 35 fucking years for stabbing somebody to death. He should have gotten life. He should have gotten the fucking death penalty.
Another horrifyingly violent crime has occurred.
Also, thank you for the follow, Comatose Jedi and Giga Chud and Red Dervish. If Red Dervish is still around, that was like an hour ago. I was a big boy pork chop resubbed for 6 months.
UK, this time in Northern Ireland.
But yeah, Discord hasn't been messing up for the last few days. Just since last night, I made it to where you have to be an adult to be in the servers that I moderate for. So that if you are unable to access the server, Discord thinks you are not 18 and would like you to provide an ID. Or if you live in the UK or Australia or any of those other fucking communist countries, then you just have to provide an ID regardless because your government decides that you are children by default.
Where a man from Sudan attempted to remove the skull of a local citizen as a subsequent riot saw getting out of control. Naturally, their police rushed in to say, "Don't share that video."
We understand also there's considerable posting on social media.
Oh no, don't let people see the reality. Don't let them see what's actually happening. You gotta block them down to the Discord also. Yes, because again, you have to click, yes, I am 18, and if Discord has enough data on you from the things that you do and the posts that you make. Hey, arigato na, Word Forjo. And Dio Cookie for the follow. But yeah, Discord doesn't have enough metadata on you and the activities that you do to assume that you're 18. If you are playing like Fortnite and shit all the damn time, if you are only logging in after school hours for your area, not before work hours end or something, then Discord's just going to assume that you're a child. This server access unavailable on iOS. Okay, then that's an iOS issue. That's your fault for using Apple.
Well, create questions and concern.
What you should do is download it on a computer and log in on the computer and get the access that way. And then it'll verify your account and you'll be able to log in on iOS. I would imagine, unless iOS is also just completely fucked and cucked and wants you to like provide your ID for everything. There are also workarounds, but those workarounds are on PC as far as I know. You literally just run a script. You open up the Discord in your browser and you can run a user script through something like Tamper Monkey or Grease Monkey, and it'll bypass the age restriction, but yeah.
But please do not share footage.
Also, anybody who wants to join Donut Server now is to go through an application process just so that I can screen out the bots and the Minecraft Donut SMP server kids before they even fucking join. So yes, there are new safety measures in place in Donut Server. Also, a decoy server is properly set up finally. So if anybody wants to get a membership for decoy server, I finally have it set up to where it has like the clanker notifications and all the different channels that you need, reaction requests, voice channels, all that. So that's finally a thing. I'm going to be talking to him later about how making it an open server so that anybody can join, and then have like special roles and channels for people who are YouTube channel members and Twitch subscribers and Kick subscribers. Because in my opinion, that's better to have an open server. Can you join Donut Server? You're 12. You're not even allowed on Discord if you're 12. You will get banned from the entire platform, and I'm reporting you for your age now.
Might cause trauma and risk to the
I've
loved one.
always irrationally hated Discord. It's not an irrational hate by any means. It is completely justified. Discord fucking blows. I wish we could go back to TeamSpeak. When Discord first came out and all my friends were jumping over there, I created an account, I tried to sign in, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. They basically had no user interface at the time. You essentially had to have a server invite in order to do anything on Discord. It was just like a blank fucking screen. I didn't know how to add anybody. You couldn't just join a server without like having the code already. It was pretty fucking gay. So I created my Discord account and then didn't use it for like a year because I didn't know how to use it.
Ones of those families involved and on our investigation.
The Belfast minister wishes you hadn't seen it.
Monday night was horrific, and so many people saw that image. I wish people didn't see that image, but unfortunately...
I'm glad they saw that image. They need to know the reality of the country they live in.
Many people did.
And when the media attempts to suppress sharing this on social media...
That a video of that nature
Also, thank you for the follow, Cool Shark AI.
was allowed to be circulated for hours and hours on end this morning.
Yeah, damn, I'm already up to like 554 followers. Thank y'all. Well, 553, somebody unfollowed. Did I say something that hurt your feelings? If so, go fuck yourself.
Any consequences?
The mainstream narrative has completely lost the plot.
The man who...
グランディッシュジャストサブスクライブド
I love the Japanese lady sing, oh ho ho, brandishu. Oh, you pin it as an invite so I can check it resolved. You can, my Discord, Donut's Discord is just Donut Operator. Discord.gg/Donut Operator. He has a vanity URL if you want to see my Discord. Then you go to the beacons page. Actually, no, you can just go to my Kick page. And right here, about me, it's right there. I don't have a vanity URL.
Whose life was attempted, well, the attempt was made on his life yesterday, is probably being treated in a hospital by a foreign national.
Saying yes.
Ah, yes, because everybody who works in the medical industry is a foreign national. Therefore, you should bow down and just let them behead you. They're allowed to come into our country and fucking behead people, because otherwise you're gonna get treated by one at the hospital. How the fuck do you make that make sense? What kind of argument is that?
He was nearly beheaded by a foreigner, but what's more important to report is his nurse is also a foreigner. Maybe, as by their own admission, they don't even know who's treating them. It's just the sheer desperation of, yes, this was an incredibly violent crime, previously only seen in the third world, committed by someone from the third world that just snuck into the UK, but that's okay, because maybe they're also doctors too. So no wonder there's mass
A literal fucking meme of their doctors and astronauts.
marches in Belfast, Northern Ireland, as they're now showing up in black bloc, quickly turning their protest into a sort
I'm
of
wiping my PC because of a virus. Over in the moderator, Paperbox moderator Discord, Mod Chill Club, they were talking about, goddamn, they post a lot in the fucking Scammer Alert channel. Here we go. A standard reminder to please have two-factor authentication enabled here on Discord and anywhere else that offers it. Some recent developments in the AI world have made this more critical now than ever. There's an expectation to have more compromised accounts in the near future. If you're unsure how to activate two-factor authentication, please do not have like email-based or text-based two-factor authentication. Even like authenticator apps like Google Authenticator are not secure. You can get man-in-the-middle for that. People can clone your app ID and spoof it on their device. There are many, many ways. Adding two-factor authentication is just adding another door to an otherwise secure location. If you want to have any sort of method of two-factor authentication that is actually secure, have a physical key that you have to physically plug into your device and can only be used with that physical device, such as a YubiKey. YubiKey is basically all that I would fucking trust when it comes to two-factor authentication. Any content creator or anybody who has like a banking app on their phone, any sort of thing that you care about and could cost you money, have a YubiKey. Have two YubiKeys, because think about it as a key to your house. If you leave your house and your key gets lost, you need a backup key to get into your house. However, if you're signed into the device still, you can remove that key. And so that is the other backup, is to have a device that you are logged into. And then you can remove the key and add a new key, but always have two keys. Have one of them in like a fireproof safe. Welcome, Frode Valison.
war, seemingly breaking apart walls to stockpile bricks, as they begin burning and shutting down entire blocks.
Facial recognition on my phone and computer, and it's keyed to my sack. Ain't no one got wrinkles like mine. Yeah, maybe we should have a butthole verification, because I've heard that your butthole print is unique to the individual. That'd be a good... is that what they use for OnlyFans? Do they make them have butthole verification? But again, I would not trust facial recognition. It has been proved for a long time. You can just use a picture of somebody's face. If they demand you to use 3D face, well, they have these things now that are essentially like pantyhose ski masks, you know, like how robbers would wear pantyhose, but instead they have like the person's face on them. And that can trick facial verification, even though your like bone structure doesn't match the person. It sees that it's a 3D thing and the face looks the same, so there are many fucking ways to get around this. Also, those can just also be hacked. Just outright, you can just bypass them. Same way as like we're talking about Discord age verification, you can just bypass it with a simple user script. You can bypass that shit with a user script.
Where these masked men began lighting dumpsters ablaze and pushing them into a bus, destroying their own public transit system.
Discord was getting unlocked with a video game. I have a tutorial somewhere. It's probably bookmarked because everybody was always asking about how to get around the age verification shit. But it's essentially using a live 2D model, just as you see here on my screen. A simple live 2D, not even the 3D model. And you just upload your face onto there, and it makes you a VTuber model essentially out of your real world face. Because a lot of these models require you to like turn your head and shit. And that bypass the Discord age verification. What the
As
fuck
they
is
then
that? Was that English? Was that Gaelic? I don't know if that was Gaelic or English.
As they then
Gaelic.
allegedly
I would assume
began
so.
attacking migrant-owned businesses, even setting them ablaze, moving into residential zones that are allegedly providing free housing to asylum seekers, as several of their vehicles are flipped and burned, to which the media...
It's is juiced up today. If you mean me, yeah, it's because I drank an energy drink like 2 hours ago when I woke up. I've been sitting around watching Don Pete Bungwater all day, so unlike normally when I've waken up like 10 minutes before I go live at 5 o'clock and there's 6 o'clock in the morning, yes, I actually have energy today.
Rushed out to feature the Ugandan nursing students who were impacted.
From the house where the letters my children wrote for me.
Okay, I can understand the Gaelic better than I could this lady.
Because that is all I have from my children. I only got my passport, my laptop,
Oh
and my
no.
uniform. Because
Whatever shall you do with only a fucking laptop?
Can I really be
Why
able
do you
to
have a
stay here?
laptop?
Will I be safe because of what happened and the whole experience? So just know I'm safe.
I have also fully recharged my batteries, because I knew the donut wasn't streaming today. Dongwater was going to be taking my morning live streaming spot. I just fucking slept in till I was done, and I was like, alright, I can't sleep anymore. I guess I'll get up and eat.
And if anything, I want to be consistent. Angry citizens can be angry at their political leadership, but I don't think burning down your own community will necessarily change anything politically. It's just interesting how the UK's media immediately platformed the migrant victims after for days ignoring the Irishman who was nearly beheaded, losing at least one of his eyes. Nobody wants to see any random violence, but it's just horrifying to see how one-sided their narrative is. As a police service of Northern Ireland finally arrived, immediately facing off with the angry citizens, tossing stones and traffic cones into the riot police. And as they're on foot, they immediately lost ground. Even though the citizens seemed to far outnumber the amount of police, these skirmishes went well into the evening, eventually warning water cannons would be used against them.
Disperse immediately or water cannon will be used. No further warnings.
I want to know if that giant fire was real, because that shit looked AI to me. I've never seen a fire that large before, and I've seen giant fucking forest fires. And, I didn't know that flames could get that high. I don't think flames can get that high, honestly.
As they were awfully effective in crowd control, pushing the citizens back, where their trash shields were no match for the riot police. But now we're looking at a second night of riots in Belfast.
The crowd should disperse immediately.
Must be a feminist.
This force is about to be used against violent individuals.
We got Sky News to cut their broadcast. I normally see like really based clips of Sky News, at least Sky News Australia.
No further warnings will be given.
It's sad to see how
Looks like something happened in America a couple times. No, we just had fiery but mostly peaceful protests.
in the US.
These are clearly because they're going against the mainstream. These are fiery riots.
Practically begging for the authorities to unleash these water cannons against our own EBT tribes, only to see riot control is basically reserved not for enforcing the law, but enforcing their preferred liberal agenda, as their left-wing media's framing continues to spiral.
What happened on Monday was terrible. What happened last night is unforgivable, and our hearts go out to the victim on Monday night and the victims who last night were burnt out of their homes and had their cars.
Oh, yes, the victims who had their houses burned. Fuck them, they can get out of the goddamn country. How about the victim that damn near had his head cut off? What about all the other victims from these people who had their houses burned? What about those victims? As Mr. Decoy Voice here often says, kindness to criminals is cruelty to victims. You want to be kind to the criminals? You want to be kind to the criminals, you're being cruel to the victims. What sort of fucking mindset is that? How do you see that as justified? You are not a good person if that's the way that you treat things.
Attacked, but we've seen the evidence is clear. A lot of this is driven by a small number of people supported by political voices online and right-wing influencers who for years have been normalising division.
And in case you couldn't...
Awesome to see you guys excited for D&D night. Never thought it would be this popular with y'all. I mean, I don't really like Wizards of the Coast. I'd prefer where even Pathfinder now has gone woke, but I would like to play some Angel Sword. That's what I plan on running next time I get around and get the time to run a game. But D&D's still fun, you know, you make it what you want it to be. I used to DM 2 games a week and play in 2 more games. Was it 2 more? Or I think it was 2 more games a week that I played in. Maybe it was just 1. That was in Kanakamiko server. If you look at my head pad emote here on Kick, that's kind of cool in our original VTuber model. Is she online? Is she online? Shut up, me. Is she online? Shut up, me. Is she online? Shut up, me. Echo. Hey, she still uses that old model sometimes. And makes it half of the screen. The fuck, man? Yeah, I used to be the DM in her server. Who is that person? Just some random VTuber that I was in the DM for her Discord like 6.5 years ago.
Understand his dialect. He stated the attempted beheading
We'd
was
always wanted to play, but she was embarrassed of playing with other people that were like her fans, you know. I can understand that, you know, like, yeah, what do you call that? The social whatever thing that people are afraid of. I don't give a fuck about interacting with anybody. They are all just people. I'm just a person like Donut. He's just a person. Decoy, parasocial. There you go. Decoy is just a person. We're all just fucking people at the end of the day. Don't be weird about it, you know? I don't understand why some people get freaked out when they meet a celebrity. They are literally just people. They are just usually rich people or popular people.
but the subsequent riots were unforgivable. It's almost like the Irish or the British. I honestly don't know what Northern Irish consider themselves, but it's almost like they too had the soft bigotry of low expectations of their minorities. Third world violence like attempted beheading is terrible, but accepted because sometimes they're also nurses. But the angry riots in response is something we simply can never forgive. Once again reminding everybody, no matter how much you hate the mainstream media, you don't hate them enough. As that same street journalist...
You might think you do, but you don't. You can't. It's not possible to hate them enough.
From before, Sarah White actually confronted them in the streets.
It is very tense. It's a standoff now as we try to push them away from here. Protests around it being used as a hotel to...
I do like to meme about King Trout, though. I would love to meet him. He's my hero. I want to get his autograph. I want him to sign my chest. I love King Trout. He's my biggest hero.
To try to make sure... Just 1 second. We're just trying...
Yeah, my next session, like I said, will be Angel Sword, and I'm kind of waiting on them to release it for Foundry Virtual Tabletop, because that's what I like to play on. It's the system that I know, and I hate Roll20. Back when I was doing Kana DM for Kana server, I used Roll20 only because I hadn't had a Foundry at the time. But this is a great virtual tabletop. It's essentially like Roll20, but it's ran locally on your own machine. And yeah, I own the license for it. And so anybody who plays with me is able to, like, even if I'm just a player and they can be the DM, they just download the client and they play for free because I own the license.
Because they are fed up with the likes of Sinn Féin inviting...
You play a barbarian in your group's Curse of Strahd. I play a orc barbarian in a party that doesn't like orcs, in a town that doesn't like orcs. And he has a 9 intelligence because he's a giant orc fucking retarded barbarian. He's black as shit. Last session they found an illusion of poisoned food, and the illusion made it to where it was whatever food was your favorite, so everybody saw the food as something different. So my character just saw a bunch of chicken, watermelon, and grape soda and just dove right in, didn't even question if it was poisoned or anything.
Documented men into their country. Why are you wearing a crash helmet? Get down the front and be brave.
Yeah, I can just appreciate Thomas being
You're down if you ever want to make another group. The thing is, though, if I am going to be a DM, I have so much shit I am constantly doing. I would have to charge players to be in the session because I don't have the time otherwise.
There.
Kinda sad how quickly they cowardly cut away from somebody simply saying, what happened?
Like, leaflets, Angel Sword, you know? I would gladly sign up to her Patreon
like
if I had the money for it, just to play in a game of that, because I understand how much work it goes in to be a DM. It is a lot of fucking work.
The media was there, not to broadcast what's actually happening in the streets.
Here, Barbarian picks up the slack with an 11 intelligence. That's like a 0 on the ability check.
but just
I have a
carefully
-1
curated
to my ability
aspects of how
checks.
the citizens are evil for the crime of noticing. And it doesn't stop there. The BBC brushed it off as man with, quote, serious injuries after stabbing. The Guardian framed their whole garbage article blaming Elon Musk and social media for inflaming the incident, only for a day later, the UK's Telegraph to report European Union deal will make Britain more attractive to migrants. They refuse to learn anything and are basically begging for more buses to be burned over their failed policies. The citizens are angry over the rise in migrant crimes and how the authorities and media combined decide not to address the issue, but instead hide the murders, stabbings, and crimes through social media censorship and villainizing any citizens that simply notice. As just yesterday, there was another brutal crime on a kid in the UK. Last week we covered the murder with the religious dagger that they too tried to cover up. And this is all after 1 year ago, several kids were slashed at that Taylor Swift dance party, where they never truly addressed it, just threatened American journalists for covering it. It's almost like they see all these horrifying attacks on innocent citizens not as a flaw in their system, but a feature of their system. So if you appreciate my concise, sometimes light-hearted commentary on the tragic status that is today's reality, hopefully I've earned your subscription and you'll subscribe to Decoy.
Also, go follow him on Kick. Or Twitch if you prefer to give Amazon half your money and watch advertisements all the fucking time. Also, it was Powder, I believe, yesterday that was talking about the, ads on Kick. You know what, fuck this, I don't want to listen to myself echo, I already have this tab open. This has been a thing for a while, and I don't know what she's talking about because nobody in chat had seen a single ad in her video her stream when she mentioned it, but this thing just talks about Gamba. At least it used to talk about Gamba. They removed the wording for Gamba and it just says when streaming under select categories. It used to say when streaming under gambling category. There will be mandatory non-skippable ad played at regular intervals. Creators are able to defer ads once per ad break. So, like, this doesn't say that I'm forced to run ads on my channel. Maybe if you get into the partner program you are, but I don't know. Because this is essentially the same screen I've seen before.
This is how the Chinese Communist Party tears countries apart. Welcome to China.
Gambling category. No, not anymore, because the wording of that doesn't mention anything about Gamba. They've changed that. But that page there, that beta advertisement, has been there for the last month or so. Bone Kling said he had a message they were doing a trial run on his shoes. That's unfortunate. I wouldn't want anybody to run in my shoes. Casino and slots, I watched Eddie the other day. Yeah, exactly. So, again, it's only on select categories if you want to do the Gamba.
Uncensored, I'm Chris Chappell. When the Chinese Communist Party wants something, it will stop at nothing to get it. And there's one strategy that stands out among all the others.
I could understand them also doing it on, like, just chatting or something, you know? IRL streams would be a good one, because fuck the IRL streamers. I stream under VTuber. Because, hey, let's see what rank I am on Kick VTuber. Hopefully I'm, like, top 5 again. What the fuck is this? Why did you take me to the homepage? Also, get rid of my shit. Yeah, I'm number 4. One of the best VTubers in all of Kick. I don't think this person's views are legitimate. I follow them, as you can see over here. Banana Juju would be above them, but they chat under, or stream under just chatting. I think this guy's a VTuber too. Most of all these people that I follow are VTubers so that I can raid them. But let's go look at this person's chat. So they quite often have like hundreds of people watching, and all of them are mods, basically. Let's count how many people. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Yeah, 4 chatters. Anyway, I'm not calling them a botter, I'm just saying it's highly likely.
All societies have tensions and divisions, whether it's between the rich and the poor, different ethnicities or races, or something else. Never let it be said that Americans have no sports culture. The communists will exploit any and all divisions in society if it helps them gain power. Cats and dogs don't like each other. Communist psyop! Take, for example, Singapore, a multi-ethnic trading port turned financial hub.
What in the fuck is... I've never seen that building before. That's
Singapore,
dope as shit.
a multi-ethnic
They're getting prepared for the flood. They're waiting for the next flood to come, and then that shit's gonna be their ark. I could guarantee you that's why they built that.
Trading port turned financial hub. Nestled in the Strait of Malacca, which 80% of China's foreign trade goes through. China basically sees
some rich Singapore billionaire guy just spends all of his days living up there. As God came down and told him, "You are Noah, there shall be a flood. You need to build an ark, save the Singaporeans."
Singapore as its own colony, simply because it's majority Chinese. That and China sees everything as its own colony. Mars isn't yours just because it's dirty and red. But weirdly, Singaporeans don't see it that way. Lee Hsien Loong, Singapore's former prime minister and...
You could have gone further with that joke, Chris. Mars is dirty, red, there's no food. Everybody there dies.
Current senior minister, which I think is like a prime minister, but it can be divided by things other than one in itself, said this last month on Chinese soil.
We are a Chinese majority country, but we are a multiracial society. We are a separate country with separate sovereignty from China. We cooperate as friends and in order to have mutual benefit, but it's because we both share common interests and not because we are both the same ethnic descent.
Do the Chinese see you as Chinese, though? Are you Han Chinese? Because if you aren't Han Chinese, they don't really give a fuck about you and they don't see you as Chinese.
As expected, China took these comments with grace, saying they didn't realize they were overstepping.
There's an emergency release on the rope ship, just in case. I'm fairly certain, if I had to guess, if it really was, as I suspect that it's an arc. It's just designed to release should flood levels rise and push it upwards. It probably doesn't have any sort of like mechanical release. It's probably all just sitting on pillars and made to just lift off.
And respected Singapore's heritage. Just kidding. To the division factory. Not long after Lee made those comments, anti-Indian content began surging on social media in Singapore, which has a substantial Indian community. And according to the Singaporean government, it's likely from a China-based platform. This is my shocked face. The posts are saying stuff like...
And I still never got an email back from Echelon about any, what is that called? Sponsorship, fucking discount code.
Yes. Indians are overrunning Singapore, and Singapore's multiracial policies are merely a facade made to appeal to Western values. Some of them have even gone so far as to attack...
I also tried messaging, what is that? The Gamers? No. The Gamer Subs? Yeah. Tried messaging them again. Because I get more viewers than a lot of people that they have discount codes for. They just... I guess it's because they're Twitchers. So they get all their viewers on Twitch and they don't give a shit about Kick. They literally don't have a category because they ask you for your socials and how many followers you have on your socials. And they don't have a category for Kick on there. Because they are also Kick racist.
Ethnic Indian politicians like Singapore's president, saying they're coming into power to put in policies favoring Indian migrants over others. Like I said, divide and conquer. Makes you wonder about all the anti-Indian content you see on Western social media. Singapore has reacted by ordering social media sites to block the content. And Second Minister for Home Affairs, Edwin Tong, said this.
So these values and these videos strike at the very foundation of what makes Singapore home for all of us, and they undermine the very basis of our society. The content reflects the agenda and...
Also, Jedi, all you have to do is identify as black. You play by their rules. Like, I'm transracial. I identify as black, therefore I can say all these things that black people say. You have to give me affirmative action and DEI, because I identify as black trans woman that's disabled in a wheelchair.
especially of those who intend to divide us as a nation. And that's why we must act firmly and reject attempts from those who wish to do us harm.
Man, I miss the days before social media, where if you wanted to divide an entire nation, you had to put in the legwork and grassroots it. Authorities today just have no work ethic. Now, to be clear, there's no proof the posts were directly organized by the CCP, but it fits the communist playbook. And the posts echo the kind of rhetoric that a lot of CCP hacks are pushing. So this would be like a cookie missing from the cookie jar and Cookie Monster is standing next to it. I'm not saying he for sure did it, but come on, you know? For example, pro-CCP shill Zhao Deshuai responded to this post asking what is stopping humanity from coexisting peacefully by saying Taiwan, Israel, India. He then suggested that Indians in Singapore have a deep-rooted cultural disposition to sexually assault women. Unlike in China, where they only use sexual assault as a form of torture, like gentlemen. Meanwhile, the former editor-in-chief of my favorite Chinese state-run media, the Global Times, has also made posts about Indians that paint them in the most negative light.
Oh no.
So why are pro-China voices on social media targeting Indians specifically? You know, besides being petty.
Well, they're on their fucking border. They're basically at war with each other. They are also in competition for, like, majority of people on the planet. I can see exactly why China hates Indians. They're also Indian.
Well, in Singapore, getting the local Chinese population riled up over the local Indian population could bolster support for closer ties to China. This kind of rhetoric also helps keep people distracted from scrutinizing the CCP. It's the same kind of distraction that's getting people riled up about the Jews on social media lately, rather than the CCP. If you think the Jews control everything, look at where the device you're watching this was made. Pretty sure it wasn't Israel. Like with anti-Indian sentiment, the CCP has been promoting anti-Israel sentiment.
I'm pretty sure anybody who owns firearms, any weapons technology, you probably got some Israeli tech in your house.
By allowing this spread...
Maybe not your cell phone. Although, that said, your cell phone probably also does have some Israeli tech and had some backdoors and shit. Something that has been injected by Mossad.
...of anti-Semitism on heavily censored Chinese social media. Using Israel as a derogatory label against neighbors like Japan and the Philippines. And promoting the idea that the Jews are manipulating the US and its President Donald Trump.
Your phone's Korean. Oh, even if you have an iPhone, your iPhone is mostly Korean. All the memory in it, the screen, the camera, most of the components are Korean. They're just assembled in China.
I know comparing people you don't like to not...
Phone's an HTC. I didn't know that HTC was even making phones anymore, because I have an HTC, a Desire 610 and HTC One. Those are great fucking phones.
Nazis is hack at this point, but you know who else didn't like the Jews? That's right, the Romans. So what purpose does all this serve? I think Melissa Chen, the Vice President of Strategic Risks, puts it pretty succinctly when she said it's to fracture the West, erode US-Israel ties, poison diaspora debates, sow domestic discord, and paint America's alliances as puppets of a shadowy cabal. Anti-Semitism is created and amplified because it distracts, divides, and weakens the very coalition containing Chinese expansion. Now, of course, I'm not saying that India and Israel are above criticism. No one is, except for my mom. But if the CCP can keep the people in Singapore and around the world divided from their allies and neighbors, they win automatically, because it distracts everyone from the larger threat. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a guy who has made it his mission and profession to fight against China on YouTube. I do this just for the love of the game. Also, I don't have enough funding for an India Uncensored. Because despite the propaganda about Indians and Jews, it's actually China that's committing genocide, with its supercharged wealth and financial manipulation, military might, and wide-ranging political influence. And being aware of this is the first step toward making sure we can confront the most pressing issues at stake, namely, the Chinese psyop that's keeping dogs and cats at each other's throats. Come on, why can't we all get along? With that in mind, If you want more clear-eyed analysis like this, be sure to sign up for the free China Uncensored weekly newsletter. Just click here or the link below. Once again, I'm Chris Chappell. Thanks for watching.
Did you know that DeCarlos Brown has a... Who the fuck is DeCarlos Brown? Apparently he's the dude that killed Irina Zarutsky. I don't give a shit about these people's names. They don't deserve to have their names remembered. But anyways, the brother also killed someone and the sister tried to. All of their victims were white. Who would have fucking guessed? Let's look at those pieces of shit. Yeah, those look like people who don't need to be here. That guy looks like fucking Bob Marley. Hey, this should be a good one.
This is our first ever police chase on horseback. It all starts as officers witness a hand-to-hand drug deal between this man and a female.
What a retard. Why are you dealing drugs right in front of the couple? It's because you have room temperature IQ, but what the fuck, buddy?
Officers approach the male suspect first.
Move forward. Hey.
As I was saying in Dongwater's chat last night, I hire multiple Indians moderators because they work for pennies. My first moderator here on Kick, my moderator over on YouTube, he's an Indian. Roof Indian here, he's an Indian. Wait, you pay? No, I don't.
Hey! Come on, get in, Nash. Get that Batman. Get that Batman, Nash. Get him. Get him, Nash. Hey, get on the ground. You're gonna get run over. Come on, Nash. Come on, Nash. Get him, boy. You better stop. You're gonna get hit. Come on, Nash. Come on. Come on. Come on, Nash. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Get that Batman, Nash. Get that Batman, Nash. Come on, Nash. Come on, Nash. Go. Come on, Nash. Get that Batman. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get on the ground. You're gonna get run over by the horse. Put your hands in your pocket.
I'm gonna trample your ass.
Hands out of your pocket.
Pull out your gun. Get ready to shoot this bastard.
Get off the ground. Come on, Nash. He just threw his head. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nash, come on. Get that man.
Can you take a horse through a drive-thru? We used to go to Taco Bell at like 3 o'clock in the morning, drunk as shit, as teenagers, and try to go through the drive-thru at Taco Bell on foot. And if my buddy, who was the manager there, was working, they'd sell us shit. If not, then they would be like, "You're on foot. We don't sell to people on foot." It's like, I want to buy something. Do you not like money? Do you not like getting paid? What the fuck is your problem?
Come on. Come on. Come on, Nash. Come on, Bubba. Come on, Nash. Bro, you're not going.
Needs to go through in reverse. What, do you have a left-handed car or right-hand drive car? Japanese import.
You better stop.
Nope, just normal car. Okay, well that's weird.
Watch it. Get on the ground.
Whenever my dad went to the drive-thru, his driver's side window, the motor was broken, and he was always too poor to get it fixed, so he would quite often have me go with him and ride in the back, because the back window rolled down, and so I would do all the, like, ordering and transaction and shit. Either that, or he'd just have to open his door.
Ground. Give me Jack. I got him, Zach. You're good.
Old fatty had to go and take a sit down.
I got him. Zach, let go. I got him. Give me, or here, take.
They brought all the horses to the yard.
Told you weren't gonna outrun us, bro.
Well, officers get this suspect.
They either love it or hate it. I would love it. I think it'd be hilarious.
In custody. The other female suspect involved in the drug deal is still in the area.
Go to the other side of the McDonald's. He was throwing stuff on the ground. Other side. Those are good boys. Good boys. That was where it was at, right? When we came into McDonald's?
Yeah, it's on the other side. You want to stay with him? I'm going to go because I saw right where it was at.
Go, yeah, go with him.
Started out over there, I saw the horses, and then came down the sidewalk here by the fence line, and then came through like where the sign is over here, and then trotted through right here, came right through here, And they were like, stop! And then they called it in at the McDonald's.
Do you see her throwing anything?
And yes, Blandish, I can't watch shootings on stream. Also Trez posted that in Donut server like first thing this morning when I woke up. So yes, I've seen that. Can't watch it on stream though.
I just saw arms flail. That's it.
Come on. Yeah. You got him for a minute?
I got him for now.
I'm gonna go look where he was throwing stuff. Boy, that's a good boy, Nash. Got that bad man. Good job, Bubba. Good boy. It was a good boy. Should be like right here somewhere.
Where did he dump the 73?
They're gonna grab that stuff right now.
Doesn't show a killing. It doesn't matter. On Twitch it says that you are not allowed to show unsafe firearm handling. Shooting somebody, even if it's justified to shoot them, and that most certainly was not. That was a negligent discharge, but shooting somebody is not safe handling of a firearm. Even if it's justified, even if the other person is shooting back at you, I mean, that would also then qualify as unsafe firearm handling. So, yes. Just because Asmongold watches shootings all the fucking time doesn't mean that somebody like me can, because if I get reported for it, my channel gets taken down. My buddy wanted Wendy's, but he always did custom shit, so I drove backwards to the drive-thru.
It was somewhere like right here. He started throwing stuff out his pockets.
What if a horse shoots somebody? Again, unsafe firearm handling. Why did you allow a horse to access your firearm? Like the dog that shot somebody in the back with a shotgun. Because they were claiming their shotgun or whatever when it's loaded, or I forget what the situation was, but a dog essentially shot somebody with a shotgun. Again, unsafe firearm handling.
You just get out and walk away.
A bullet flying in the direction of a person, even if nobody is shot, is unsafe firearm handling.
It was like small is the problem.
Yeah, I know.
It wasn't a lot.
Is that your bag right here?
Let me go grab some gloves. Hang on.
Good job on the radio, bro. It's really good. Really good.
You got a beautiful ride there.
Thanks.
Hey, ma'am, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Hey, good. Stand up for me. Turn around. Yeah, turn around.
I'm also on YouTube as well, again, so I have even more strict rules than what Twitch has from streaming on YouTube. Like, YouTube will sometimes, like, just shut down your entire stream because somebody is holding a gun.
Alright. Well, you're being detained right now,
I just remembered that because I got a DM from Decoy, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, Decoy has had multiple live streams shut down because people were simply touching firearms.
Yeah.
For what?
Well, narcotics.
Possession of narcotics.
I said possession of narcotics.
What did I do?
Well, you're being detained right now, so. You have anything in? No? No weapons or anything? Come on over here to my car.
Since officers can't find whatever the male suspect allegedly threw, an officer tries to look at the McDonald's surveillance cameras to find it. However, he gets distracted when McDonald's employees report someone using drugs in their bathroom and want them trespassed.
Come here, please. Hold on, bro. Come talk to me. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. They want you to trespass from here because you go in the bathroom and do whatever you do. I don't have time to deal with that right now, okay? See all this? We got stuff going on. So hey, you want me to go grab you something to drink? Yes. Just wait out here. Just wait outside right here. I'm gonna grab you something, okay?
So it looks like, I guess, this lady I have in my backseat, I guess she did a hand-to-hand with someone over there, 13. They tried to stop him, and he 10-8'd.
The guy 10-8'd?
Yeah, guy 10-8'd. And I think they got him over there at like the Burger King, maybe.
Okay.
Or the McDonald's.
The dude I follow was cleaning a musket on live, and he got his channel taken down. That is fucking stupid. What channel was it, though? Was it YouTube? Because if it's YouTube, that makes sense. Because YouTube has very strict live stream policies about handling a firearm. You literally cannot touch a firearm on YouTube Live.
She got it or she gave it?
I think she gave it. So I've just got her. I'm going to get her name and everything, but I think they're all down there. All right, ma'am. Not saying that you're under arrest and you're going to be arrested, but you're just not free to go right now. You laughing or what? Or was that a cough?
I was laughing.
You're laughing? Okay, what you laughing about?
I just thought of a joke in my brain.
Okay.
We'll search him and I'll throw him in my car.
Alright. Hold on, what the hell is in that bag right there? Oh, just food.
Food and what?
Chips.
Chips. Anybody Miranda's?
Not yet. I ain't got that. Okay.
I don't know. All right, come on, step on up, bud. You got anything in your pockets I need to know about? What's your name, man? Joe, when was the last time you were arrested, buddy?
Got out like 4 months ago.
What was you in there for?
For possession.
That's what I thought. Come on, let's go.
But I ain't made no possession today.
Yeah, I know. You had possession last time, but not this time.
What's your name again, brother? Oh, you're swapping the cuffs?
Yeah. You're not gonna fight with me, are you? That wouldn't be good, because this guy right here, man, he's...
Yeah, we don't want those problems. Gotta stay out of trouble, man. No, I ain't do nothing. Okay. They just started chasing me in that ring. I got scared.
All right, have a seat. All right, listen, you have the right to remain silent. With that said, do you want to tell, you said you didn't throw some drugs down. Do you want to talk to me about that? That you didn't throw drugs down?
No, I ain't throwing no drugs down.
Okay.
These are yours, right? Thank you, sir. Where do you think he...
So I saw him throwing the stuff literally right in that corner of the McDonald's over there.
Yeah, he threw this.
Was there anything in
Yeah, just sandwich and
I saw
I was just running.
Well, what did you throw down? I mean, because maybe worst case scenario, we got littering or something. Who knows? What did you throw down? Just a sandwich or food or what? Listen, here's the deal. You're going to be on body camera throwing stuff down. So what?
I'm tired of this body cam. I wasn't really paying attention. I was DMing somebody. Have you guys seen the Yuri Bezmenov video? This one's an hour and 21 minutes though. I would like to watch this on stream. Hello, Healing Whisper. Glad to have you here. If you guys haven't seen it, it's great content. It's fucking cinema. And then this guy, he wrote up a synopsis of it without Twitlonger and without putting it in like a text document, so you have to go through multiple posts. But this is a dude from Decoy's Discord. How's it going? It's going pretty good. It's a late stream for me today. I normally stream like 6 o'clock in the morning, so I actually have energy today. And it's D&D day, so I get to play a D&D session. Fucking love D&D.
There's one very specific thing.
Let me show you my D&D character. Making 3D prints of them. I think it came up pretty fucking good. And this is another character. Last session I rode on his back so I could get extra movement speed. He's a werebear and he's like 12 feet tall when he's standing up like this. So yeah, I jumped on his back and got a few extra feet of movement. He's only supposed to have 3 claws though, so I kind of need to work on this model. Didn't generate correctly. I don't think he has daggers either, and I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to be or what this thing is. So, still need some work, but I have 9 more free generations for that model. Ready to fuck up more monsters? Absolutely. And this is what... I don't know why his face is so flat. I need to fix that. My Discord voted on this to be the next 3D model that I print. Still need to print the bobblehead version, though. I personally like this one. This one came out with like proper face and nose and everything. Here's the Game Master for our D&D. That's kind of a fucked up face, but I love this website, how I can just generate so many different, like 10 times per generation. Last month when I was running out of credits, I went through and just generated a bunch of fucking robots just to burn up all my credits. My main source of income is printing miniature robots for Battletech. I love robots. It's one of my favorites. Melee robots, man. Something about them, like Iron-Blooded Orphans. That's one reason why so many people loved watching IBO, is you almost never see like melee mechs.
That I'm hoping to achieve today. You see, I hear there's an entire street in Kalgoe dedicated...
that's why I brought this dude up too. I'm pretty sure Donut was talking about I have the video. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Donald was saying that this is the guy they just had on unsub. What was it, yesterday? No, day before yesterday? I can't remember. And I tried asking him. I was like, hey, is this the dude? Please verify for me, because if it is, this dude is fucking based. I love him. But he was like, abandoned school. The guy who went viral in an abandoned school in Japan. And I didn't know he went viral because I watched this video 5 years ago. I was unaware. But I mean, 3.6 million views, yeah, that's pretty viral.
Like
me to read the subtitles so that you guys don't have to read them. This happens so often the school is abandoned. It was about 15 years ago now. And it remained abandoned until it was finally put to good use. Now he makes coffee here.
This is Yohei. He lives in an abandoned elementary school tucked into the mountains of Shikoku, Japan.
Also a healing whisper. I have a black cat emote. It's not as cool as yours though, but it's Donut's black cat pasta that he needs to add to his own damn channel, so I have more room for my own emotes.
And I really mean tucked into the mountains.
My name's Everyone just called me Yo-chan.
He lives completely alone.
I actually live here. Despite it being long since abandoned, I'm originally from pretty close to here, from a place called Ehime. I worked an office job there for 3 to 4 years, and how can I put it? The job itself wasn't a bad, wasn't a bad match for me? Oh, okay, yeah, but it slowly started to eat away at me. So I moved out here without a plan, and thanks to that, I get to live in the middle of nature. Fucking lucky. Make as much noise as I want and even found a love for coffee. Dudes that live in the dream. While gradually working on myself, I kind of moved out.
On the first floor of the school, there is a room that has been converted into a full-on cafe. Yohei, or Yo-chan as he likes to be called, perfects his coffee techniques here.
Also, you people keep talking about iOS and how you can't log in or can't verify your identity on Discord with iOS. What is the problem? Like, what does it tell you? Because what it should show you is just confirm your age. Like, literally, you just press a button, and then if it doesn't allow you to do that, and then it'll ask you for an ID. Like this. This is what it showed, and this is on mobile. I don't know if this is Android or iOS, but should literally just be able to click confirm age. That's what I did on mine. Like when I enabled it, I went to the server and it said this server is for adults only. Please confirm your age. And I just click the button and it'll just let me right in because I have my Discord account is basically old enough to vote at this point. It's like 10-year-old Discord account, so clearly I wasn't like 8 years old when I first signed into Discord.
And says that the warmer months can get quite busy. But his love for coffee most certainly does not stop here. He actually spends each morning roasting his own coffee bean.
Yeah, and Jabronza, you don't have to give your ID to Discord because most people on Discord don't have a history of playing Fortnite and hanging out in servers full of children and posting children shit. Most of us have a history on Discord of like slurring and posting bad shit and visiting adult servers, verifying our age and NSFW channels already, so it'll just let you in without asking for ID. However, if you live in like the UK or Australia like that guy did from that image, then yes, you are forced to give your ID because your country is communist. A bunch of communist cucks, and they want to have all of your data so they can sell it to China and India. Not my problem.
I asked him to expand a little on how the school went from being
and Dolph, I don't know why you sent me this image. I am very aware. Yes, that is allowed.
And into what it is now.
And if you are always on a VPN, then that creates issues in and of itself. because you have the IP address most likely of other people, and those other people have used that IP address in the past. There's a non-zero chance they have been banned. There's also this thing called a domain ban, IP domain, no, subnet ban, yes. If you're in, back when I used to cheat in video games, I would sometimes cheat so badly the server owner had to just do an entire subnet ban, and so basically anybody who was like on the same IP subnet would also be banned from the server. So it was like a very wide blanket ban. Do I have a link to Awasabi's online minifig store? No. That is a completely separate thing, divorced from my online persona. I would rather have people not know my business, because they would very easily dox me.
その使われなくなった廃校って建物もしっかりしているし、その箱としての利用価値も高いのになかなかこう踏み込めないというか、で観光のお客さんとか近くにカズラ橋っていう有名な観光地もあるし、日本三大秘境でもあるこのエリア。
Also, here is the page for age restricted server. There is no iOS bullshit because fuck iOS. Here's what it looks like on Donuts, who is a community server. Nothing for iOS, because fuck iOS. And you have to apply to join, which means that I am filtering out even more people before they can even get into the server. Decoy also just sent me a message saying he wants his age restricted because it makes perfect fucking sense to have an age restricted server. So again, nothing for iOS.
だからそういうもともと人がこう集まるところに面白いスポットがあったら面白いんじゃないかっていう単純なコンセプトで。
Like ever since I've started streaming again, I don't even put my address as the return address because like if you want to track the package, you can see where it came from, but it doesn't come from my town. I live in the middle of bumfucking nowhere. It comes from the city close to me. It's usually where the tracking starts. Usually, actually, the tracking starts in Bakersfield because that's the distribution center in Southern California. But yeah, I no longer put any of my information anywhere on the shipping label.
The area as a whole is among the most picturesque and breathtaking that the country...
Got Decoy as a Discord server. Oh, that's also what I should have asked him a minute ago when I was talking to him about the YubiKey and how he needs to get a YubiKey, but he was like, I'm afraid he's losing it. I'm like, just give it to your friend, put it in a safe deposit box or something, you know? Like, you always have a backup. But anyways, if you want to join his server, currently it is only for YouTube members. I think it's like $5 is the membership that'll get you the invite code. Otherwise, I was going to ask him if he wants to just make it a public server, allow anybody in, and then have like restricted channel access for people who are YouTube members, Twitch subs, and Kick subs.
Japan has to offer.
Because one thing he wants it for is the same thing Donut said he wanted his server for, and that's the reaction request. Reaction suggestions for things to watch on stream.
Much like the rest of Shikoku, the area just calls for exploration. First, it grabs your attention, and then your curiosity.
Driving along, and Victor and I were just flabbergasted by the
pretty
beauty
cams.
of the area, so we actually pulled over. Did you see the stairs?
I was watching Norm here live stream one time, and it was raining, and he was walking. This 360. Now, was it a 360? I don't remember. Anyways, he was live streaming, and he fucking slipped on some wet rocks and damn near ate shit on live stream. That would have been a great clip. I would have felt bad for him. It was also not too long after he'd broken his arm. He got hit by a car.
Shall we?
Why not?
Actually, just the drive up to the school is an adventure of its own. The views are nothing short of distracting, and the road just keeps getting narrower and narrower, to the point where we thought we had made a wrong turn. One second you're driving through a mountain forest surrounded by green.
I have no idea how you pass people on these roads. It reminds me of that, I think it's in India, somewhere over there in China area. And then those mountain roads that are like carved into the side of a mountain, like a mile up in the sky, and there's no way to pass anybody. You literally just have to go in reverse for a couple miles until you find a turnoff.
and the next, the school just appears in front of you.
元校長室に自分のリビングルームを DIY ほぼ DIY で作って、
And the biggest vehicle wins, you just push them off the side.
そこだけまあ異空間みたいな。
Who's gonna know? You know, there ain't no fucking security cameras up there. You just push people off the side of the mountain and goodbye.
なってるんだけどで
And I took the teacher's old lounge. Oh, you should see this place. This is a dope fucking place. Brought in all my music equipment, turned it into a proper studio for recordings and jam sessions. In the next room, I've built a little bit of a lounge for me and my bandmates,
休憩したり
so they can kick back and relax a
ラ
bit.
ウンジ的なところがあってでカウンタ
On the
ー
other side
挟
of
ん
the
で向
counter
こうにリビングスペー
is
ス
the living space I built
自
for
分が住んでい
myself.
るところのリビングスペースがあるんです
Is
け
the
ど
living space,
一番
well,
の
he
も
just said
の
that.
は
I would have to describe it as so comfortable. That was in English.
快適っていうか、
Oh,
なん
it's
か自
kind
分
of
が
like,
こういう空間があったらいいな
I finally got the space
っ
I've
て
always
前か
dreamed
ら
of.
思い描いてたような空間が出来上がったと思うし、なんかそれこそこういう
And on top of
秘境
that,
っていう
here in the
山の中の
mountains,
エリアで音を
I can play as much as I want, as fucking loud as I want, and not a single person will hear it. It's truly free.
したらなんか
I can get hooked on things pretty easily,
まあ音楽に関しては
especially when it comes to music.
ハマりやすいからまあ心から
So I feel like I've really become a place of my own, a place that calms me and allows me to be free and creative. I have almost that
Yo-chan's
exact
love
same
for
guitar.
music instantly bonded us. We spent hours hanging out, playing music together, talking life clear through until dark. And he was kind enough to offer up
Where does he get
school for us
electricity
to
from?
stay for the
Generator.
night.
I'm pretty sure he covers that in one of these videos. Norm's gone up here and visited him multiple times, had lots of videos with him. Pretty sure he's covered it before, that he just runs all this shit off a generator.
He usually runs it as a hostel, but wasn't accepting official guests at that time, so we happily took him up on the offer.
Seems like good vibes. I'm fairly certain this is the dude Donut was talking about that he had on unsub a couple days ago. Not Norm, but Japanese man.
We charged up our gear
Oh,
and
that's Cameron
ventured
Man.
out to explore the school at night.
This place is so fucking cool the way it's built.
I honestly expected an abandoned school in the mountains to have a bit of a creepy feel to it at night, but it was really more peaceful than anything. And lucky for us, we got clear skies that night.
We are heading out to try to get some pictures of the beautiful night stars.
Literally joined right before we lost Squirt. You know how bad I feel about that? Because I sent Donut a package with Berserk Behelit and that those stickers that I quite often show off that he had on his pictures of pasta. But I sent him a package, and on the shipping label, I always put custom shipping labels because I have a label printer, and so I print out like stickers and shit for the package related to the contents that are inside of it usually. But for Donut, I'm like, here, let me take some of these emotes that I have, a few and other artwork, and just print some of that shit out. And so I took the cat with a gat, the squirt with a gun, and put that on the shipping label. And in the amount of time that it took for the package to get to him and him to pick it up from the P.O. box, Squirt disappeared. So he literally, I'd sent him a picture of his dead cat. I still don't, I hope Squirt isn't dead. I hope he just comes, like I had cats go missing for an entire year before they came back. So I sent him, I got this sticker from Sheath Underwear. And then I got that elsewhere, during, where everybody was putting those on the gas pumps, and I have a few of those, so I sent him that one and the donut because it was more fitting for him than for me to have it. Still have yet to see the Behelit anywhere. I don't know if he just opened the package and took out the stickers and threw all the 3D prints away, because I sent him a lot of 3D printed shit. Don't know.
Alright. まあもちろんこの独特な地形っていうのをなんていうんだろう、まじまじとこう来てみないとやっぱりわからないそのダイナミクスっていうか大自然のダイナミクスがやっぱりたくさんあるし、もう観光地として知られる。
It wasn't the video I thought it was. I thought he was gonna off all the school. Oh wait, hold on. Is it in the playlist? Oh, it is. Yeah, this dude's made 6 videos with this guy.
Living alone in an abandoned elementary school is already rare and amazing. But when you pair that with the school being tucked deep into the Japanese mountains, you get this man.
Anyway, let's check this out. See if this guy dies after jumping off a 40-foot bridge. Also see if there's a shooting in it because it says that he fired 40 rounds at a 70-year-old woman. Okay, well,
starts as a stolen car call.
He jumped into the water,
minutes,
so...
It turns into one of the most insane chains of events you'll ever see. Nothing prepares you for what you're about to witness.
Shot in the neck, I
Shot in the neck. Who shot you?
We don't know. I don't know.
Baby, you didn't see nothing? No car, no nothing?
It was just a white car.
White car?
Shoot him. Like, he's wanted for shooting somebody. Fired 40 fucking rounds at a 70-year-old woman. Just... his life. Save all of us taxpayers. Just bury him under the prison.
June 24th, 2024, deputies in Escambia County were already on alert after receiving a report of a stolen white Hyundai Elantra moving through an area.
Stolen car.
Friday, our policeman living in the curve, channel 33. Going out to W Street.
Are you a clanker all you can eat? You guys are always calling me a clanker. Why the fuck are you communicating in numbers? That's some clanker shit.
Yeah, it's low. It's on there though. I hit this right here. It's that first one right there.
It's good. He'll take care of it. Alright, don't, I know, it's alright. Just don't ride around.
No, this is my uncle's house. He just passed away. We came over.
Why you say Willie AJ? Everybody
Are you guys familiar with the Jaffa cake? I'm not making any comparisons or anything, YouTube. Don't ban me for comparing people to inanimate objects. I'm just saying.
At least print it out. Okay?
Maybe Oompa Loompa. Have you guys ever seen Willy Wonka? Again, I'm not making any comparisons.
What seemed like a routine call quickly escalated when, just minutes later, another call came in about a shooting on Eris Boulevard. Deputies were suddenly redirected to the nearby...
see if any other boomer gives the ancient dialect. I would have to be looking at T9 pad in order to decode that. I don't speak T9 by default.
A scene where a 70-year-old woman, Myra Hayes, had been shot while sitting in her front yard with family.
Car 37. Car 37. Car 37. Car 371. I'm 97 on a 32 victim. Keep it 10-8. We need EMS en route.
First time I did acid, the Oompa Loompas came out of the walls.
Mama. To the neck. Alright, I need somebody to scoot over for me. Scoot over this way.
Damn, I love it when people that don't know medical are trying to give first aid. Do yourself a favor, everybody, and go learn basic first aid. It will save your life, it will save somebody else's life, almost guaranteed at some point. And it's just a good skill to know. Instead, you have shit like that one at the apartment complex in Orlando or wherever it was, where everybody was fucking out of the apartment complex because a little kid shot somebody, and they're like, give them CPR. Motherfucker, you don't give somebody CPR when they're breathing. Especially when they have a gunshot wound. You're just gonna pump the blood out of them even faster.
Got it, man, I got it.
Come on, let me take over, baby. Let them take over. Let them take over. There you go. Let them take over.
Talk to me, ma'am. What happened? What happened?
I'm right here.
Really hope they release Goth Spit again. Like they say it's a limited time, but come on, make it like a yearly thing for me. I'd really like to get a case.
Hey, honey, who shot you?
97, elderly female. Where she shot at?
Shot in the neck. I
Shot in the neck. Have EMS come in. Security's gonna get.
Get up. Get in the room. Let her breathe. Get up.
You alright? You good?
Get up.
You know what happened? Anybody know what happened? Hey, just hold pressure on the.
I'm mad it was sold out. Yeah, I didn't have money until the 1st of the month because that's when Kick pays me. So it sold out like 2-3 days before. I was like, motherfucker.
Hey, honey, who shot you?
We don't know.
I would normally never pay $3 a can for an energy drink, but if it's Echelon and if it's Goth Girl Spit, then okay, I can make an exception.
Baby, you didn't see nothing? No car, no nothing?
It was just a white car.
White car?
Alright, suspect description, unknown shooter, white car, last seen westbound Air
They started over there.
Stay lean this way.
It's all right, Mama. I'm here with you, okay?
Let him work, okay?
Give me some more.
I just wanted to see this fucking part. Let's watch the short version.
On June 24th,
God damn it,
2024,
fucking stop
officers were in
teasing me.
pursuit of 3 drive-by shooters.
Get to the fucking doggo. It was like, nope, I ain't jumping off that shit.
Straight here! Straight here! Straight! Talking! Straight here! Straight here! Blood! 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 No! Straight!
Fucking doggo's determined, man. He's like, nah, I ain't coming to you. I'm going to this dude.
180, my dog jumped over the bridge too, he's in the water. Straight here, straight! Straight here!
And we need guys on the ground. Somebody go to the fish can.
Straight! Straight here!
Get on the ground. Go on the fish can. Get up there. Don't come
My
down.
dog jumped!
Don't come down. Go to the fish can. Get on the ground. They're swimming to the ground.
Not go to the bridge. They're swimming to the fish can.
I would not jump in after the dog, especially wearing full gear like that. Fuck that. Like, yeah, you can survive a 40-foot jump into the water, depending on how deep it is. That's how my dad broke basically every bone in his body, because it wasn't deep enough. But, yeah, if the water's deep enough, that's easily survivable.
Yeah, he is down, hands are, he's down. He jumped from here. Yeah, good. Take his sword and back him up.
My dog's in the water! How do I get to him?
Anybody else here? The other one's still running. He made it in the water.
Lower your hands now, you get
Should have shot the dude as he was jumping off, in my opinion.
Taser!
Also, do I, my guy, you were fucking aiming your rifle right at that dude's legs.
Got him. Going off on it.
You're once again flagging your buddy's legs.
Larry, I'm trying to get to the water. Can you see my dog?
Yeah, my internet cuts out quite often, but back in my old house, god damn, the internet was shit. I had like 254. I couldn't even get up to 256 kilobytes, not megabytes, kilobytes of download. The upload speed was negligible. It was like 56 fucking K upload speed, basically. It's impossible to play any modern games or anything without just constant lag and rubber banding.
Still. Straight here! Can anybody see my dog?
Straighter! He's okay. Straighter!
He's on the pilot.
All right, I'm coming.
Which piling? Straight out from us. The next pilot up from y'all. We all are on top of the bridge.
Oh, my dog did that shit to me.
Hey, whoever's down by the water, call the dog. Call Streeter.
I get like 10 upload, 10 megabytes upload, and I forget how much down. I think Steam caps out like 400, so probably somewhere around there.
Straighter here! Straight
And
here!
Steam typically is able to peg my internet as hard as it can.
Straight here, boy! Here, boy!
Call for the dog. Get the dog out of the
Straight here! Straight here, buddy!
Flip him over.
Straighter! Straighter! Here, buddy! Here, buddy! Straight here, boy! Straight here, baby!
Right ahead. Straight up ahead.
I'm on you. I'm on you.
Second pilot.
We got eyes?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
You're sinking? I got you. I got you. You're okay. I got you.
Where are y'all driving? There you go.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Come here, Streeter. Streeter, come here. Hey, Bubby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Come here.
Well, the main issue I have with my internet is a lot of times it disconnects. It refuses to reconnect. I have to restart my computer. Like some DNS server error or something, I don't know.
You're okay, buddy. Hey, you don't have the best. You take him. We're going forward.
Hey, I got a boat caught too.
It's the last day of this uniform, anyway. The last day you're... Yeah, no shit. Live. Come on, buddy. I didn't think he would do that. He went right behind them.
How many are down there? We're gonna have to.
I think two. I think there's two at least.
He's
Hey, I
didn't think he would. I couldn't stop him. He was like right behind them. He took that 40-foot launch.
his arm.
I gotta take him. I gotta get him to the vet. To the vet.
Duck down again. It'll be 42 minutes. Somebody with stim over need to get. Make sure he goes to the vet.
I'm 26. I'm almost back to the car, Larry. Let the emergency vet know I'm on the way, Skibby. Good boy, Street. Here, lots.
Big bitch, it's summertime, you catching a cold? Yeah, colds are not dependent on the cold. That's an old wives' tale. I don't know why people still think that if you go out in the rain and you will get cold and rained on, you're gonna catch a cold. That is not how fucking colds work. Colds thrive in cold weather, sure, but the cold weather itself does not give you a cold. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that stupid shit before. Colds are a virus. Is it a virus? Pretty sure colds are a virus. The coronavirus, as a matter of fact. And, yeah, you catch it from other people that have it, and from it being around. Your mom still tells you that. Yeah, I still hear to this day from people. I'm like, that is not how that works. Like, you can get a cold in the summertime when it is fucking 117 degrees outside.
Good boy.
216, you got a hot mic. Correction, 206.
Come on, Steve. Let's go.
You got a hot mic, it's clear. Yes, sir.
To him?
Alright, 10-4.
Like, it's probably highly unlikely to catch a cold when it's 117 degrees outside because it likely fries it before it like even affects you. Your body and the body temperature and just the temperature around you is likely to kill the virus, but and that's why when it is cold weather they multiply quicker. But the rain does not cause colds. Where does it come from? Does it just manifest magically inside of your body?
Water, I mean, 40-foot drop into water?
Waterway that's to the east of us.
Load, buddy. Load.
I think that first right, there's another mission for the mission.
Oh my god. He jumped off the top of the ridge after them. I'm about to go to the vet, I think so.
42. 42, go ahead. Come on to the next one.
K9 Streeter was
Yeah, it's that things thrive in certain temperatures, and the coronaviruses thrive in colder temperatures, which is why you are more susceptible to get them, because your body is not able to get hot enough to fight them before you get like actually infected or sick from side effects from it. My understanding. I am no doctor though, but in my experience, I believe that's how it works.
cleared by the emergency vets after the close call, and even got some photo ops with the nurses. K9 Streeter was awarded the Medal of Courage for his bravery. As far as the suspects...
Bravery? I would kind of call that stupidity, jumping off a 40-foot bridge without even looking. I mean, it's a dog, so it can't see over the ledge. But still, I wouldn't exactly call that bravery.
One died from his injuries from the 40-foot jump. One was sentenced to life in prison.
Okay,
and the other
we got a
court
happy
case
ending.
is still active. Share your thoughts below.
Which dumbass fucking died? Hold on, I want to go back and watch a death.
On June 24th...
Come on, let me see the dude die. Because that guy seemed like he was fine. He's somewhat swimming. Where's the other guy? Did he jump off on the other side? I know we're not supposed to watch death on stream, but I want to see which dumbass it was that jumped off. There was the one guy who like got on the ledge and then he saw how far it was and he just started running down the highway instead. I don't know if it was that guy, because this guy, he's like, he didn't seem kicking. Yeah, see, splash. Maybe it wasn't he died from his injuries. Maybe he just didn't know how to swim. I think I showed that one where the dude, he was in the park and he stabbed like 3 people or whatever, and then he jumped off into the water. He couldn't swim, and he just fucking drowned. Just went under and never came back up. That was a good one. I like a good schadenfreude. Makes me happy.
To candy. Candy. And yes, I am well aware of the irony of coming out to a beautiful Japanese town just to check out snacks, but, you know, I've got a guide with me, so... Emma, you've been to Kawagoe before, right?
I have, but only a couple of times. I don't know if I'm going to be a guide or an expert.
No pressure. No pressure at all.
Man, I wish I lived in Japan.
Kawagoe, a part of it is a really...
Look at this. They just got gachapon machines right there.
What is...
Is that gachapon? Or are those just pictures of fucking gachapon?
A part of it is a really old town. I'm so not good with history. I don't know what period it's from.
Okay.
There's a lot of old factories. They've really preserved all of the buildings.
Ah.
And you can buy a lot of souvenirs and things from around that time period.
Sure.
And it's just got a really cool traditional feeling to it.
Awesome. Better description than I could have done because I've never been here. So let's go this way and check it out. Also, temples everywhere.
So many temples.
All of these right here are soaps, and in case you can't make it all the way out to Kawagoe, you can also find this stuff in the back streets of Asakusa as well. So, it's like a little...
Yeah, most dinner dudes don't know how to swim.
It's like Kirby.
Yeah, this is like Kirby, but
It's not systemic racism. It's because they're too poor to afford to go to a public pool.
the face.
Even when they live on, like, literally on the coast and they have an ocean right there.
Would you say that
Seeing a 6-foot skinny dude try to pick up chicks with swimming wings on is funny as fuck.
Kawagoe is more about like the things to do or the atmosphere of the area?
Maybe the atmosphere. There are some good things to do though as well. There's a beautiful river with sakura all down it, and you can take a cruise down the river, which is one of the big things in the spring that you can do.
See, this is why I came with you today, because I know nothing about this area. It's cool though. Lately I'm into exploring areas that I've never been before, so this is definitely, it's one of those places that should be on the list, and it's like a perfect...
I really need to fix that fucking bot and donut server. I don't know why it is not reposting the shit in donut server. Here in the announcement channel, the fucking stream cord piece of shit bot is supposed to be reposting. I just put it in decoy server last night, and it, like 20 minutes after I added the bot, it pinged the server. Actually, I can see exactly when it joined. 8:30, and then by 9:30 essentially, so about an hour, 15 minutes later, it pinged the server with the new video. This morning at 8 o'clock in the morning, pinged the server with the new video. And so why the fuck is it working out for him and it hasn't worked for Donut in months? Was Donut having issues yesterday? I got like 20 alerts he was live. Yes, he was. His internet kept dropping the stream. Maybe it was on restreams in. I don't know. Sometimes it's restream that drops it.
Alright. We're not going to stand. Oh my god. No, don't put up with that shit. She said we're going to stand here all day. No.
On July 2nd, 2025, officers conducted a traffic stop after receiving reports of a driver obstructing traffic.
Give us your ID.
I don't have to show you nothing, man.
All right. This is a traffic stop.
What did I do?
You're stopped in a roadway.
Well, that's a public roadway, sir.
Yep, exactly.
That's a taxpayer road.
I've been eating fish for dinner for 6 months now, plus a salad. I've lost 45 pounds, 225 down to 185. Shit, Rhino. That's awesome, man. I eat 3 pounds of hamburger meat a day, and I went from 198 to 220.
It also says that I'm still allowed another, like, did it fucking automatically delete one of these? Because I'm supposed to have 5 YouTube notification channels set up. None of these are working, though. Literally none of them. Look, a month ago, 4 months ago, a month ago, a month ago. Twitch is the only one that's working a day ago. Why? Donut operator announcements. Okay, we'll do it live. Try to re-add them, see if that works. Add notification. And then it doesn't show up, and I have to refresh the page, and now it should show up. Yes, donut operator. Okay, let's try this one. I still highly doubt this is going to work, but okay, donut operator TV. I really hate this fucking clanker. I have no idea which people are talking about in chat. Pretty sure, no, that's right, it's underscore TV. And I told him to take the fucking donut operator TV, like, without the underscore. That's the channel, right? Because, that URL wasn't taken the last time I checked. Yeah, that's right, on underscore TV. When it without the underscore is literally not a channel the last time I checked, so anybody could just claim it. Whatever. I was considering taking it just to hold it so nobody else could take it. Pretty sure all these are just the fucking same. Donut operator TV clips. Okay, that one does not have the underscore. What's the other channel I need to add to here? That's right, the fucking Crime is Fun. That's what I was gonna add. You stupid son of a bitch. Pretty sure that's the way it was spelled. Double check later after I add it. Maybe it's the editing of it that breaks them. Maybe they work if I just freshly added them. See, I need to go and refresh the page. This whole website is fucking borked. Does anybody know the URL for Crime is Fun? Let's see if this is it. Crime is Fun with a black image. Okay, apparently that is not it. Oh, Crime is Fun podcast. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm deleting that so that I can not have it bug out, hopefully. Alright, if this shit doesn't work this time, I'm going back to writing my own bot. Which is probably completed, I just have not tested if it actually works.
25.
Taxi.
The past couple weeks.
Here. Give me your ID. I paid taxi. Give me your driver's license. I don't have to show you nothing, sir.
That was on purpose.
I need
sir.
your driver's license. I don't have to show you nothing. All right, then you're going to be on.
That was a fun fact. The Crime is Fun podcast intro was made by Donald Penis Bongwater. If I can ever find it, I can never fucking find the intro.
Day trip from.
That's right, we're watching this one. Why am I watching this?
Under arrest.
Listen, are you arresting me?
For obstruction, yes.
For what?
For obstruction.
What obstruction?
Because I'm saying you need to give me your driver's license.
What's your badge number?
My badge number?
Say your badge number.
Who the f do you think you are?
Deputy France.
Deputy France. Let me explain something to you.
What?
Let me
I missed the
explain
first
stuff
part.
to you.
I was paying attention to my chat.
For obstructing traffic.
You're a bad streamer, Donut. Reading chat. How dare a streamer read chat?
Oh, he's just sitting at the airport.
I also really hate reacting to people reacting to stuff, especially because like my VTuber model is literally over Donut. Here, let me lean. Can I lean this way? No, I'm just obstructing Donut.
Okay, yeah. Oh, you're from another country? Just do whatever you want all the time.
Are you arresting me?
For obstruction, yes.
For what?
For obstruction.
What obstruction?
Because I'm saying you need to give me your driver's license.
What's your badge number?
My badge number?
Say your badge number.
111.
What's your name?
Deputy France.
Deputy France. Let me explain something to you. This is
You couldn't see that because I'm obstructing it, but Donut just took his gun and just like shook it at the camera gangster style sideways.
the public taxpayer road.
It's a road, right? What are you right now?
I'm on a public road.
Exactly.
On
In
a
park,
taxpayer
right?
road.
In parked, right?
I'm parked, yes, sir.
Yep.
Pick up. Look.
Stop sign?
There's no parking
Stop
there.
sign. What stop sign?
Yeah.
Stop
no
sign.
Parking.
No, sir.
No
Stop sign?
parking.
No, sir.
Stop sign.
All right. Step out of the car. Step out of the car. Sir, step out of the car.
Pennsylvania versus Mims. Yes, you do. If you were asked to step out of the car during a lawful traffic stop, you have to get out of the fucking vehicle, even if you don't think it is lawful.
Real stream. His voice is funny. It sounds like he's pretending to be an annoying foreign dude Uber driver.
You guys gonna force me to do it?
Step out of the car.
Step out of the car.
No, I don't.
Give us your ID.
Yeah.
I've gotten 5 notifications that I'm live on Kick. I've gotten a single one. And it has been deleted because, don't know if it's still there. Yeah, see, if I were to have gone live multiple times like Donut does when his internet drops, it wouldn't say 1042 there when it is currently 1220 in my time zone. It would post another update. I've only got a single notification.
Yes, you do. You're in a traffic stop.
I am a public road. Yo, Taze his shit smooth off. Oh, they got Taser 10s too. Let's do it. Do it. Give them 9.
You're parked.
Right off the bat.
In a roadway.
That's a
Blake, fuck you. No, fuck you. No, buddy.
Fuck you.
Fuck
Fuck you, you bloody fuck. Motherfucking bloody fuck. I fuck her fuck.
Yeah. It'd be the same if you parked on the highway. You still have to stop.
Fuck you, bloody.
You were not.
No. Tell them. You tell those cops.
This is owned by the city of Albany.
Sir, step out of the car.
I don't have to. What am I stepping out of the car for? What did I do wrong?
Now you're not following orders, and you're obstructing
What
us.
order did you give me that I didn't follow?
You fucking bloody. Fucking motherfucker.
Tokyo. So where are we heading now, Emma?
We're headed to Hikawa Shrine,
Okay.
which has some really cute omikuji and a really nice atmosphere.
The one yesterday was bullshit though. That lady who was just on the verge of saying PTSD and she just never did actually utter the words or the letters. Just said everything other than it.
This might be my new favorite shrine. I love this.
Damn. Do they ever take those down?
What's this? Omikuji.
These are the omikuji. They are fish, and inside is the fortune that you're going to be told. So in order to get your lucky
Japanese fortune cookies.
random fortune, you have to use one of these. A little fishing rod.
And you have to catch the fish?
Catch one. So the pink ones, I think, tell you what your love fortune is going to be, and I think the red ones are just normal fortune.
Timestamp 3:38 on that video is what you wanted me to see. I feel like I watched 3 minutes of it. Let me scroll back up through chat then. I don't even see the fucking link for it anymore. Oh, that's right, because you didn't post the link. You just told me to go watch it. Okay, apparently it doesn't show up on my history on that browser. I don't feel like looking at my history on this other browser. I don't want you guys to see the weird porn that I look at on here. Okay, yeah, maybe I didn't make it this far.
Oh my god, this dude's bringing the taxpayer thing up. No, you don't.
I pay taxes too. Thank you very much.
There we go. That's the best answer a police can give. I pay. What do you think I do? Just don't pay taxes? Pay my own fucking salary, pretty much. Shows the doll where Roof Indian touched you. Roof, you were in here to watch that, weren't you? Oh yeah, you were. Yay. Roof Indian and his stinky feet food.
Yeah, I think that's what I was saying last night in Don P. Bungwater's chat or somebody. I was talking about how Indians will work for pennies because then they can eat all the food that they want.
I think my favorite, I don't hate anyone just because of their race or nationality, but I don't know why I even have to say that I do. Anyways, I think the funniest one is that
that's something that people who think the opposite have to affirm. It's like people who always say, I know my rights, I know my law, I didn't do nothing. You're just affirming that to yourself.
And calls her mom and is like, people are saying that we had cows in our house growing up. We didn't. And the mom's like, yeah, we did.
Did you smear poop and piss? Did you like sprinkle piss like it was holy water all over your house and cover your entranceway with cow shit? Make it holy. Those videos are disgusting. I don't know if you guys have ever seen them. I don't know why they do it, but they were like, you know how we have like wheelchair ramp access, you know, like smooth slopes up into the doorway so the wheelchairs can get in. They were like doing that, but with cow shit into their entranceway, so that like when you enter the house, you have to walk through cow shit. It's dried by that point, so it's essentially like making a mud hut, but I don't understand it.
All right, so the shrine was fantastic. We are back out in the streets now. I really just like this area. That shrine isn't exactly near like the main area, right?
Right.
So how did you find it?
I actually have a friend who lives in Kawagoe, so she took me around and showed me all the best spots, which was amazing. So yeah, I didn't even know what the shrine was called. I had to Google like shrine with the fish.
That was really nice, thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
I like how the Fallout games are banned in India, or maybe they're edited, I don't know, but from what I remember hearing is that you can't play Fallout in India because of the Brahmin, the two-headed cows, and that they call them Brahmin, like highly offensive to them.
And I'm actually glad that we've come back to this spot here, because this like dilapidated little building is something I wanted to show you guys and I forgot to show you before. Look at this. It's the little building that...
It's a fucking hobo shack. Fancy, it's a hobo mansion, but...
I'm sure it did at one point, but...
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
I think we've stumbled on the Candy Street.
Yeah, cows are fucking delicious.
We're on Candy Street.
I could not be more excited.
I prefer chicken. Chicken is much better, but still, cow is like close second.
Here we go.
There's so many ways you can cook cow. which Fallout was it again? All of them have Brahmin. But the one that I remember was when New Vegas came out. I remember there being like because back then I still got magazines for video game shit, and I remember it being in a magazine. And don't think I had Game Informer back then. No, I don't think Game Informer was around. I forget which magazine it was.
There's just something about these classic penny candies that just...
Like the South Park episode where they're, the reason why the Japanese people eat dolphin and whale is because they were psyoped by America to think the dolphin and whale dropped a nuclear bomb on them, and then because America was like, you know what, it's bad to eat dolphin and whale, let's psyop them into, trick them into thinking that it was chicken and cow that lied to them the whole time. It was chicken and cow that dropped the nuclear bomb on them, so then Japanese people started eating chicken and cow instead of dolphin and whale.
Means the world. These ones here are my favorite. They're just called Candy Box, and they've got kind of a soft texture, but I really like them.
Fuck are you, chicken?
The biggest challenge coming into this place, almost chicken every single time, is just choosing what I'm gonna get. You can't get everything, can you? Also, these right here, these Neru Neru candies are really neat. You like mix in a little bit of water.
Neru Neru is literally like lick lick. It's like the onomatopoeia for licking.
And it makes like this like marshmallowy style paste. These are really good. Big Cuts, absolutely love.
Big Katsu? Like, oh, that's Ketsu I'm thinking of. Ketsu no ana means butthole.
The Big Cuts. It's like a...
Katsu is like fried.
Cuts or pork cutlet-esque snack.
Yeah, fried
Emma,
pork.
do you have a favorite dagashi?
Like katsudan is a pork bowl.
What is dagashi?
So,
is it just general candy? I don't know.
So dagashi are like the classic like penny candy style candy, like these little prawns.
I used to go to the corner store whenever I need to break $100 bills so that I could buy 20 bucks worth of weed. And the store was always like, I'm sorry, but we don't make change. Go to a bank. I was like, motherfucker, I'm not walking 2 miles to the bank. I'd pick up the little 5-cent chicle that they kept at the counter, and I'd be like, here you go. All I have is a $100 bill. You legally have to break this for me now. It is legal tender for any transaction. Here you go. Make change. Have fun.
Crackers or like...
These are really good.
That's what I was just saying.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
What?
They have a new flavor.
What is it?
That right there.
I just saw this. I just saw this just before. I really want to get it. It looks so good. I've only ever had the classic flavors before.
Yeah.
They have melon soda. Oh, and white soda. Can we get it?
I think we can get it. Let's just get a bunch of stuff. All right, we're gonna do shopping now. So.
Japanese candy is fucking weird.
I think she's totaling it all mentally.
Also, I like that Norm has been making videos for long enough, and he understands things like audio balancing to where I don't have to have his video cranked up to the maximum. I don't have to go into my shit and crank my volume up to even higher decibel. I have this shit at like 30% volume. Yep, see you later, Blandish.
You can't do that math.
I'm genuinely impressed by this.
Yeah.
Yeah, those kids are probably thinking, fuck, I wish I had enough money to buy all that candy. Can't wait to be an adult and have a job and make money for candy.
I may have overpurchased.
We did buy a lot. It's a lot. If we eat it all in one day, we're gonna die. So we're gonna pace ourselves.
We gotta try and pace ourselves. No promises. This street will forever have a place deep in my heart. Now, speaking of places, I just need to find a place to eat this.
And they would probably also be staring at Norm because they literally never see anybody with a full beard. Or a thick full beard at that.
This is insane.
God damn,
Your teeth are
man.
gonna fall out. My teeth are gonna fall out.
I'm gonna get the diabetes.
We just opened up the box candy, the one that I've never tried before, and the original. I've always been really attached to the original, but this new one is winning me over.
It's slightly sour. It's got kind of a little bit of a fizz to it, which is really nice. It's all sodas, so this is a cola one.
What the fuck? Sounds delicious.
It does not disappoint.
We've done a lot of sweet. Why don't we take a...
I love those little root beer candies that are like hard candies, but they're in the shape of a keg and they're root beer flavored. Those are so fucking good.
Trip into savory.
Might be like my favorite candy.
So for savory, we have these like chagabata things, or these corn snacks, or these dondonyaki.
I had dondonyaki.
Okay, dondonyaki's out. Peace.
Dondonyaki.
Big cuts. Have you had this?
They always freak me out. I'm like, what do you mean a big katsu in like a...
Yeah, that makes no sense to me. Is it like fucking bacon in a wrapper?
packet? How does that even work?
Okay, it's gotta be the big cuts.
Imagine it being just in a packet. What is that?
What the fuck? How is that shelf stable? Just get Japanese tea and snack mailed to the house in the mail. Through like Sakurako? Not Sakurako. Fuck, what is the name of those companies? Yeah, it's Sakurako.
Sealing up the sauce. I'm gonna give you this. And it just like...
It smells like a katsu.
Yeah, I watched a documentary once on how they were made. It was actually really impressive and it made me want to eat it.
Yeah.
Which is the opposite of how most documentaries on food work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
The more you chew it, the better it gets, I think.
I don't know. I don't think I would want to even attempt to eat that.
But I'm good.
And the adventure continues.
Yeah, she's like, I'm good. I'm done with this. That was interesting. Kind of expensive, kind of fun at the same time. Yeah, it's far too expensive for me to ever have. There's no way I am ordering shit candy from fucking Japan when I can literally just go down to the Korean market downtown and buy all of that. Want some ramen? They got ramen. They used to sell ramen at like the corner store that was literally around the corner from me when I was a kid. We used to always get that shit. And then take the marbles out and like throw them in boiling water and then take them out with tongs and drop them into freezing cold water, and they get little micro fractures all over them. Then we take them to school and play marbles with them so that somebody would shoot their marble at ours and just shatter it. And then we'd be like, oh my god, you just broke my parents' marble. That was passed down to me from my grandfather and you just broke it. You owe me your marble. I won the game because you broke mine, therefore it is mine. Yes, we were scamming people at like kindergarten and first grade. We have an Indian store near you and that's not a 7-Eleven? No. I don't believe we do. There's basically like no Indian people in my town. All the people that run the corner stores are Saudi Arabian. And they're all belong to the same family, pretty much. A duplication of this program is prohibited by law. Well, tell that to this guy who uploaded it 5 years ago, and me who is reacting to it. Yeah, I'll stream this on Rumble. I don't think I can do that on YouTube. YouTube will fucking just instantly take down the stream. You want to watch some more Japanese shit? Do we want to watch some more bricks and minifigs shit? I'm pretty sure I watched that one yesterday. More Japanese shit. Only hostage 9 men over 6 hours. That probably drags on with a lot of nothing. Ambush at a hospital, that's probably a shooting. I watched this one. Man, I love vertical video. Can we do something about cell phones to make it to where you have an on-screen prompt to turn the video vertical and that it by default, no matter how your phone is positioned, it is always recording in widescreen? Because I fucking hate vertical video. I've hated vertical video for as long as smartphones have been out. I'm quite certain that like even flip phones used to record shit in widescreen because like screens are widescreen. We want to view shit on a widescreen. I don't want to have to zoom in or tilt my head. You guys know that Carmelo is a murderer, and you are standing up for a fucking murderer who stabbed somebody over the rain, as Jasmine Crockett put it. He didn't want to stand out in the rain, therefore he had to resort to murder. You people are fucking insufferable. You are literal devils. All of you. Anybody who supports a fucking murderer like that. You people are evil. The definition of evil. You are the downfall of this country. And you fucking know it. And you want to bring it down. This is why our cultures are incompatible. We should not have to live like this. We shouldn't have to live with other fucking cultures that want to destroy our culture.
I want you guys to know that I am 6 foot even. My phone is at my head, and the guy in the back is his brother.
Okay, so his brother is 6 foot tall. That's cool. Awesome. What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Carmelo Anthony was 5'9", 5'8", something like that.
And he's a murderer. What does your height have to do with anything? I fought people bigger than me. I'm 6 foot tall. I fought a lot of people smaller than me. A few of them have won. Whoop-de-fucking-do.
So you had 2 of those people standing over him.
So you're allowed to stab somebody. You're allowed to start shit with somebody who is taller than you. That's your fucking mistake in the first place, buddy. And then because you feel threatened or whatever the hell you want your excuse to be, even though you're the one who instigated it, that gives you the right to murder somebody? No. No, it fucking doesn't. You have a duty to retreat. Everybody who carries a gun knows that it is your duty to not just go around shooting people. Especially not to instigate people and then shoot them. Let's take the Chud the Builder shit, for example. At first, I did not support what he was doing because he was going around instigating people. He was a nuisance streamer. When I found out, though, he tried to retreat. He tried to get away from the dude, and then the dude jumped on him. Okay, alright, I can understand the self-defense angle there. It is your duty to retreat and to try to de-escalate. That is what he did. The guy wanted to continue escalation. So he got shot for it.
You said 9 o'clock. You said 9 o'clock. Everybody is press. You have freedom of press. It's the First Amendment.
This is brother right here.
Retreat to a better firing position. That is a shitty joke, Marvac. No, you do not retreat to a better firing position. You have a duty to retreat, to disengage. Anybody who carries a gun should be the most polite person in the world. You shouldn't go around instigating people just because you're carrying a gun. It makes you feel like you have a big dick. You shouldn't make jokes about retreating to a better firing position. No, that is a shitty outlook, and you are a shitty person for having such an outlook. You do not... Have you ever shot at somebody? Have you ever seen somebody get shot right in front of you and die? Have you ever been shot at? It is not something that I wish upon anybody.
Let him leave. Let him leave.
When you pull a gun, it's the last decision you make. Yeah. The only time you should ever even brandish a firearm is when you are ready to use it. In a justifiable situation to use it. You don't just go around looking to shoot people. That is, if you have the mindset that you want to shoot somebody, you should not be allowed to have a firearm. That is a red flag, and I'm all for such red flag laws when somebody goes around saying that they want to shoot somebody. And Morvac, you saying retreat to a better firing position, if you ever get caught in the court of law for using a firearm in self-defense, that is going to be exactly like the Chud the Builder situation, and these words that you just said in my chat will be used against you in the court of law. So, have fun with that. Have fun having the court bring up your internet history and saying, look at this guy saying retreat to a better firing position, and the jury will convict you on manslaughter, at the very least. So, good job, dumbass. Like, you may think it's a joke. The judge won't, the jury won't. Your words will be used against you, literally. Actual definition of literally.
Up! This is my house!
Hey.
Shut up, Baldy!
No. Hey. He went somewhere to do laundry, I think. And, so he gets real stupid at night.
Hold on just a second, okay? Stop!
We're arresting her for
It's
obstruction.
like last night in Dongwater's chat, somebody said that guns are scary. And yes, guns are scary. They're supposed to be fucking scary. That's the point of them. If you aren't scared of guns, you are a retard. There's nothing wrong with being scared. Of death, especially. The only thing I'm afraid of in this life is death. Because then it's all over. And I will gladly admit to that. Because, again, guns are supposed to be scary. That is literally the fucking point of them.
What?
You're under arrest for obstruction.
No, I'm not.
Sam, don't do it.
I never shot someone, but I've had to draw on somebody. I shot 2 people on accident. I shot 2 people on purpose. So, yes, I am familiar with it. I've been shot at before. I've had guns pulled on me 3 times. No, I'm not counting the times that I was shot at. 4 times, I would say. Technically, the time I was shot at wasn't pulled on me. It was just a drive-by. Yes, you should be scared of guns, because they are fucking deadly.
Alright, y'all, today we are stepping into one of the toughest
You
calls.
should also be scared of having to use a gun, because you do not want to be drugged through the legal process. It'll ruin your entire fucking life, it'll drain your bank account. The financial aspect of it should be scary.
Any officer can get. A domestic situation with a child at the center of it. The only thing heavier than a violence call is a violence call where a 12-year-old is the one reaching out for help. That tells you right away something inside that home feels unsafe enough that a kid is willing to bring police to the door. And this is why these videos matter right now. Across the country.
You can carry one with one in the tube. That's how I accidentally shot one person. It was with a pellet gun, but still, I didn't know that it was fucking loaded. Because it was my gun, and I left it unattended, and it was loaded. Unattended from me, so I didn't fucking know that it was. I was waving around stoned as shit, and with my finger on the trigger, that's how I learned proper trigger discipline. I was accidentally shooting somebody in the face. Literally square in the bottom lip. Another time, sitting out in the front yard, stoned as fuck again, waving my gun around again, let off a round right through my friend's shoulder, like just barely even like went through his sweatshirt, barely grazed him, but I would still count that as negligent discharge, obviously, and technically shooting him. Other 2 times I'd rather not get into.
Departments are tightening domestic violence response protocols with a bigger focus on de-escalation and child protection. Not because it is trendy, because the stakes are real. Officers walk into a family dynamic they do not control, with emotions already boiling, and they have to sort truth from noise, fast while still treating everybody like a human. In this one, I'm watching for the same things you are. Who is cooperating, who is resisting, and how the officers manage that pressure without losing sight of the kid. This is the kind of scene where one wrong move can change everything. If you want more real-time officer perspective reactions like this, hit subscribe and stick with me. We are going in.
I'm not asking him to come in. We gotta come.
Bye.
No, that's not how this is gonna work.
Oh, you want to see how it works?
Yeah, go ahead. We got a call about a domestic. About a 12.
There you don't domestic here.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when I say scared of guns, I don't mean like a fucking liberal looks at a gun and like starts having a panic attack at the mere sight of a gun sitting all by itself unloaded. But you know exactly what I'm talking about. If somebody is drawing a gun on you, that should make your adrenaline start going. If it doesn't, you're a retard. And what do you do in the situation where you are the one who has to draw on somebody and they have no fear of death? They think it's all a fucking video game and they're just gonna respawn at the hospital or whatever. That is why you don't draw your gun for no fucking reason. That is why you only draw your gun when you are absolutely ready to shoot it. Because sometimes people will call your bluff because they are either fucking stupid or they can tell that you are the one that is bluffing.
Well, the thing is we have to check it out.
I don't care.
Okay, well, I'll talk to Patrick then.
Go inside. I got a call about a domestic. You can stand out there all you want.
Well, I'm waiting for my...
Even if you have to kill somebody in self-defense, it will still haunt you for the rest of your life. You will always carry that on your soul. Unless you are a sub-room temperature IQ person that does not have a large soul. If you only have the small soul and animating your body, making you go through the basic motions of humanity, that will weigh on your soul. You will carry that for the rest of your life, that you took another human's life. That human will never breathe another breath in their life. And if you don't feel bad about that, regardless of who that person was and what they did, then You yourself probably don't have a soul either.
My partner, and then we're coming inside.
No answer.
Oh no, she already came out and screamed at me and said, we better get a warrant. And I was just waiting for somebody because she's gonna be Sam's drunk, Patrick's drunk, and we're not coming in the house. So I was
Emotions have nothing to do with high IQ. I very much disagree with that. As we can see in these body cams, the people that have a very low IQ quite often have a very low EQ as well. Emotional equivalence. Emotional... What the fuck does a Q stand for anyway? The other thing that is, you have IQ and EQ, and a lot of people say the EQ doesn't exist, but it is literally tied to IQ. Some people are simply too fucking stupid to comprehend what emotions they are feeling. Quotient. There you go. Yeah, the emotional quotient.
911, female's refusing to answer the door. Do you still have the 12-year-old on the phone?
She's locked us out, and I'm not gonna pick the fight with her, so.
Does the 12-year-old feel safe enough to come out to us? Otherwise, we're gonna have to force entry. Open the door, we'll break it down.
You got a warrant?
We have to check the well-being of a 12-year-old.
Bust my door down, and I'm...
Yeah, if you believe in God, then God is the only one who can judge you. It doesn't matter what a jury rules. It doesn't matter what other people think about you. The only person that matters is St. Peter letting you into the pearly gates, and because God accepts you. And that's coming from me as not a religious person.
Do your ass! You're yelling now. Now go on!
The 12-year-old needs to come talk to me, or we will break it down.
Why? You ain't got a warrant!
So they're not gonna let him come down. They can hear her screaming on the phone.
911 advised me if I need to force entry, the 12-year-old has been.
Oh, we got him. He's out the bed.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Rokai, you can probably, depending on how long you've watched my streams, you can tell that I basically have no emotions ever. I don't get mad unless I am extremely fucking mad. I mean, I get sad quite often, if anything. That's the emotion that I have most of, but yeah, there's a difference between having a high IQ and having low emotion, and then just being not able to comprehend your emotions because you're so low IQ that you are not able to understand what this emotion is. Again, some people are just so fucking low IQ that they either ignore their emotions, they don't know what their emotions are, or they are not able to properly comprehend it.
So Patrick is stupid and drunk every night, and he tries to pick somebody at the front door. He tries to pick fight. That's him. He tries to pick.
Also, another thing about not being able to understand emotions and being high IQ would be on one end of the spectrum, savantism, but even just autism. And autism is a very wide spectrum, and a lot of people have trouble comprehending emotions, especially other people's emotions, with autism. Doesn't mean that you can't have a high IQ, doesn't mean that you can't have a low IQ and also understand emotions, but again, if your IQ is 70, then I would say the majority of those people simply cannot comprehend their own emotions, much less other people's emotions.
Your ass in the fucking house.
Nope. Get away.
You can shut the fuck up. This is my house.
Hey.
Shut up, Baldy.
No, hey. I don't have
These two
Like
started
this
it with...
lady, for example, what do you think this lady's IQ is? 80? 75? Look at how angry she is. She doesn't understand that her emotion's 12. That's the age of her son. If she had a 12 IQ, she wouldn't be able to comprehend breathing. Autonomous breathing. She would have to manually breathe, and she'd probably forget to breathe with how fucking low that IQ is, so people with a 12 IQ are essentially, like, dead. Anyways, I don't think she can understand emotions, which is why she's so fucking angry. She doesn't understand that you shouldn't be that angry at whatever the hell's going on, because she's too fucking stupid to understand that normal humans shouldn't be acting this way.
My husband.
Okay, that's fine.
Both of them.
I'll talk to you too.
So what's going on?
So he gets strong and
Here, walk a little further with me.
Like 140 kilos, maybe.
He gets drunk and stupid, and he tries to argue with everyone. And he was arguing with my mom. I don't know why, but she went with
Your mom is Carly, right?
she went somewhere. She went somewhere to do laundry, I think. And
So he gets real stupid at night.
Wait, both husbands? I didn't catch that part. Oh, yeah. It says abusive stepfather. Maybe she has two husbands. Who knows? If we see what one of the husbands looks like, then we could probably guess if she has two husbands, because they're usually soy boys whenever a woman has multiple husbands. They're usually little scrawny-ass soy boys or big fat Reddit moderator neckbeards.
Hold on just a second, okay?
Stop! Stop! I want to tell you what happened.
Stop pulling away from me.
I'm a Saiyan, and I'm about to Kamehameha.
You're going in handcuffs right now.
Samantha.
You understand that?
They're going.
Roll over.
They stopped her.
Samantha. Calm down. Take a breath.
Roll
over. Calm down. Roll over.
Shut up.
You gonna be calm? You gonna be calm?
Yeah.
All right. Stay calm. We'll be calm as long as you are.
Mike.
Stay seated. Just stay seated. Stay there.
She has a puzzle piece tattoo on her wrist. I wonder if she's autistic.
Be calm as long as you are.
Mike.
Okay, maybe that's not a puzzle. It really looks like a puzzle piece. My frame skip now. Oh, it's because I'm typing in the search bar. I don't know. That might actually be a puzzle piece.
Just stay seated. Stay there.
Got the ism.
They started it with him.
That's his ugly Tupperware. I can't say that I'm on YouTube. Don't make me say things like that.
Not down that.
I'm gonna get another fucking guideline strike. It's like my
Can I
second
stand
day
up?
back
I'd
to
rather you
streaming
stay
on
seated.
YouTube.
Come sit in your chair. Okay?
Okay.
Sit in your chair.
Not as if that 10-minute rant I just went on isn't gonna give me a community guideline strike.
That door standoff is exactly how these calls turn into a full-blown crisis in seconds. When a parent blocks access and dares cops to force entry, it is not just attitude. It is a child welfare red flag, because the one person who is supposed to protect the kid is now controlling the information flow. Here's the bigger picture people miss. A 12-year-old calling 911 is rare, and it is usually a last resort. In a lot of domestic violence cases, the non-abuser is terrified, and the abuser is the one running the house. So officers have to treat that screaming and that isolation like a potential safety emergency, not a simple refusal. And nationwide departments are pushing harder on child protection and domestics right now for this exact reason. If the kid is trapped inside and you wait too long, you can be waiting on a tragedy. Then the moment the child appears out back, you feel the air change. Now it is about separating stories fast and keeping that kid safe.
Is it a clanker? I kind of can't tell if this is a clanker. It's speaking too fast for most clankers, but you can also just up the speed of your voice generation.
Okay, so my mom was walking out the door with laundry and my baby brother. Okay. And then once she got outside, me and Caden, my uncle, were trying to like hold him back from the door. So he went like, because he gets real close to the personal. So after
Patrick.
If you truly don't believe you're going to be held accountable at the pearly gates, what's holding you back from lying, stealing, killing, etc., nothing. I'm agnostic, and there's a lot of things holding you back from that. If Roof Indian were still in chat, he could tell you exactly why Hindus can fear death. It's because samsara, the reincarnation, being forced into the ever-ending reincarnation. You will never reach samsara if you keep doing bad in your life, because you will be thrown into the body of a fly, essentially. You will become the lowest of all low beings. The end goal is nirvana, to become the highest spiritual being, to be a good person in all of your past lives, and to keep on improving through each reincarnation, to become a better person through reincarnation with every iteration of yourself. That way you yourself can become the Buddha and ascend spiritually to nirvana. Most religions have this. People just don't understand other religions, and they think only their religion is the one that has the correct answer. No, all religions have some correct and something that's wrong to them. That is why I am not religious. That's why I'm spiritual, because I don't believe in any religion wholesale. I believe in what I believe in. I believe everybody else should believe in what they believe in, because that is the end goal of life. It's for all of us and all of our collective knowledge to come together in the very end so that we can ascend to a higher consciousness, to a higher being, to the next dimension, so that the egg can hatch and we are reborn as a new creature.
Okay. So we got him away, and we wait by his bedroom door, so he doesn't do anything stupid, because he will just randomly start yelling at people. And then he got too close to me and started pushing me against the wall, so I got mad and I tackled him onto the couch, and he wouldn't let me get up, so he grabbed my hair and tried to pull me, so I started punching him a lot, and he got like right there, and then he let go, so I backed away, And then he did it again, so I had a cup of tea in my hand, I slammed him to his head, and he brought me down to the
Yo, he did the twisted T move? That's my boy. Hell yeah. He fucking smashed that T over his head.
couch again, and I put my hand on his neck to push up to get away, and I did. And then the second time my grandma was in the bathroom the entire time, and she thought that I attacked him first when it didn't.
Yeah, actions have consequences. That's a balance of nature. You don't need to believe in God. That shit happens naturally. That's also what karma is. I go over it a lot, but a lot of people misunderstand karma. Karma is not you do something good and so something good happens to you. No. Karma is a universal balance. All equations have to be balanced. That's what the equal sign stands for, is the balance between the equation. So if you do something good for yourself, it comes at the detriment of others. That is why you should find a balance between doing good for yourself and doing good for others. Help yourself while helping others. If you were to take a cup and go to a lake and take a cup of water, that lake is now 1 cup of water less. And you are now in possession of that cup. So people who come by in the future are going to have 1 cup less of water. That is essentially what karmatic balance is. Find a way to take your drink of water and then piss it back out into the lake. Now you are balanced in karma by pissing in the lake. Essentially, that is the way that I look at karma.
He came and saw everything, and then the third time he attacked me, we both got to the floor, and everyone saw it, but she also thinks I attacked him first. And then I started punching at him again until he let go. And
no, it rains and restores that water. Where does that water come from when it rains? The water that it rains back into the lake over time would have came from that cup of water that you removed from it. Like this version of karma, literally that is what karma is. The West just does not understand karma. They just see karma as, I do something good, therefore something good happens to me. No. You do something good for yourself, and something bad must happen to somebody else. We could use a financial metaphor. I could think of one. I'm usually pretty good at thinking of metaphors. You buy something off somebody and you are losing money and they are gaining money. Pretty fucking simple. It's like, it's a transaction of money. You are now out of money, they are now in money.
I called you.
Okay. We gotta get this resolved, and you guys are going about it all wrong, okay?
Brokai, you are far too caught up on the whole water thing. Evaporation from the water in the air, so if you place a pea in the lake, it's now there. There's an overabundance of water. If you take a cup of water and you drink it, and then your body filters out the water that you need into your body, then you piss it back out into the lake, you essentially refilled the lake with the water that you took from it. Again, you don't get so caught up on the metaphor and the exactness of it. Using my analogy, you are looking far too much into the analogy. Imagine you are in an isolated ecosystem there is no such thing as evaporation. You are in a video game world. There is no evaporation, there is no rain, and those systems do not exist in this world, and you remove a cup of water, and that cup of water is now only in your cup and only ever will exist in your cup. How does the water get back into the lake? You can either pour the water back into the lake, you can drink it and use it for yourself, and then piss it back into the lake. That is how the water gets back into the lake. Again, you are far too caught up on this analogy.
He was in the bathroom. All I heard was the boys attacking him. And I came out, I pulled both the boys off. That's all I know.
Teenage boys?
Him and Kagan.
So you don't know what started it?
I really don't.
You came out and they were all...
I was in the bathroom.
All 3 of them were in a fight?
I was in the bathroom going pee.
That's Patrick and the 2 boys?
That's all I know. I heard it in the living room, and I came out of the bathroom, and both boys were on top of him.
So you don't know what started it though?
I really don't.
Has there been anything going on prior to you going to the bathroom? Any argument? Anything like that? Any
Me and Patrick were sitting on the couch.
Okay.
Watching TV. I don't know.
I have nothing to say because the whole thing.
That's my mom and that's my stepfather.
Stepdad. Okay. All right. What happened tonight, Caden?
Okay, so first, he was arguing with Carly.
Who's he? Pat?
Patrick.
Okay.
Patrick was arguing with my sister Carly, and I tried to calm him down so they don't get into a fight. And he told me to go to bed like he always does every night. And so he starts to push me in the bedroom, and I start to push him back. Skip forward a few hours, and then my mom goes into the bathroom, and then he puts his hands on Kagan, and then I try to get him off of Kagan, and then Kagan starts to push him back, to get him off him.
And do you know what that argument started about with
with him and Patrick.
Yeah.
He just touched Kagan. That's all. Like touched his shirt. I grabbed it.
He grabbed Kagan's shirt. Were they arguing? And then he grabbed the shirt, or what? Why did he grab the shirt?
Because they were in an argument.
Okay. When he pushed you, what happened?
I pushed him back.
Okay. Do you have can you flip your hair up? Look like you got your eyes, or this eye looks a little black or something. Is that old or new, or did you get struck at any point? Or
I don't know.
Okay.
You can usually tell when a black eye is fresh, or if it is old. If it is old, it is yellow. If it is fresh, then it's starting to turn purple. Isn't fully purple, depending on how long ago it was. It was like 2 hours, 3 hours ago, then it'll probably be turned purple. If it is older, then it'll start to fade to yellow.
The right way to handle things. Why's it got to escalate to this?
Because he's not at fault.
We don't know that or not. He's being.
But you guys
he's not under
automatically
arrest.
arrested him.
Because the way you guys didn't answer the door and kept the kid.
Oh, I didn't keep him in there. I didn't keep them in there. The boys were in the bedroom.
And Sam, we know how you guys get when you guys get drinking. Okay? So it's just for everybody's safety that we just detain them until we figure out what's going on. So what happened to you? You got some bruises on you and some scrapes.
Where?
Well, you got scrape down here under your arm.
Oh, that's from my dogs.
So you didn't get them?
Yeah, the purple fades to like grayish on the outside, yellow in the middle. It all depends on how old it is again. Like I have a bruise on my arm that is almost completely gone, so it's like slightly darker skin color than my actual skin, but like a couple days ago it was yellow. A couple days before that it was like lighter purple. A couple weeks ago it was purple.
Middle of that?
I pulled the boys off of him, but no, those are from my dogs.
So this all started just because he was drinking and then he was, okay.
He's attacked my mom a few times in the past. So.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have another family member you guys can go with tonight?
No. My mom hasn't done anything. It's just him. Every night he gets drunk and then just starts.
Your mom hasn't been drinking today?
And then the interviews start, and you can feel how ugly this house feels, even through a camera. What hits me is the pattern. Multiple kids describing the same
this is
scene.
definitely a clinker
drinking,
narrator.
then random rage, then hands on people. That is classic domestic chaos where the whole family learns to manage the adult.
I fucking
instead
hate
of
clinker narrators. Like, I understand you have less than 2,000 subs, but buddy, you don't have to fucking go to 11 labs.
living like normal kids. And when you hear them talk about holding him back from doors and guarding a bedroom like it is a containment plan, that tells me this is not a one-time.
Ow, fucking A, the bruise was half my back after landing on your tailbone. Looked like the Aurora Borealis. May have broken my tailbone before, I don't know, I didn't really go see anybody, but Jesus Christ, it fucking hurt every single time I sat down for like months. It was miserable. And like your entire back just aches from it.
From the officer side, this is the hardest part to do clean. You are sorting stories from minors who are emotional.
Like, it's hard to tell when bones are broken when you don't really move them a lot. Like Blandish, he dropped something on his toe. I'm like, dude, that looks fucking broken from the way that it's bruised. And he's like, no, it's not broken. He's like, toes are pretty fucking easy to break and not know that they're broken. Because you don't exactly move them very often. You know? I've kicked a lot of things over the years and broken a lot of fucking foot bones. I've never went and got them x-ray though, but I can tell they're fucking broken because of how painful they are when you touch them.
Back. You have a mom minimizing. You have a stepdad clammed up. And you still have to make a call that keeps everyone alive tonight. These cases are why departments have been tightening DV response and child protection training lately. The risk is not just bruises. It is
Also, fun
escalation.
fact, Jack Daniels, I believe it was, fairly certain it was him, he forgot the combination to his safe. So he got mad, kicked his safe, broke his toe, got gangrene and died.
Yeah, but she doesn't get drunk, though.
Okay.
Not like he does.
Okay.
Because he argues with people over stupid stuff.
Right. Okay, so whenever, was your mom around either of the times that...
No. Well, she was around, she was in the kitchen making supper the first time. And then she came in and split us up. The second time she was in the bathroom. And then she came out and split us up again. So.
But she wasn't around when it started, just for the end of it?
I'm tired of this body cam. This is fucking 20 minutes of redneckery. I don't want to watch the fucking Yuri Bezmenov though, just to comment on all of it and how relative it is to today. Maybe when I do my meme stream on Rumble only. see who is online. Powder, of course. No idea what she's doing. I'm done streaming for today, though. You people have pissed me off with your fucking ignorance, talking about how you can't comprehend a metaphor.